Hey everyone, welcome to my show. Glad you could make it. Appreciate that. It was kind of a last minute decision to go live, and this is kind of going to be an extemporaneous delivery. So, I want to just say hi to a couple people in the chat. If I could just go through that right quick, like Bedtime Clown, first in, Ruru, second in, Happy Hippie, third in, Polly's a fourth in, Life Vest for Hurricane Proof Roof Chairs, fifth in. He said, I save lives and roof chairs. Rubius thinks it's a clickbait. Not. Public occultist is saying prayers for DFK. Apparently, his daughter was just life flighted a few minutes ago. Oh, wow. All right. Well, yeah, we'll wait to hear more. Wow. Ed saying good evening. Southern Belle saying what's up. And Teresa Richards saying, hey, you go. Blue Eyes, what's up? Chi-Town Sue and Penguin. We're going to talk a little bit about situation there. Trumpy is here. All right, be good. Okay, can you do that? Cassandra is saying, hey, y'all, to y'all. Huckleberry, what's up? Oh my gosh, Paige is here. Looky here. Did I say hi to Mama Bubbles? What's up, Mama Bubbles? And Wendy O. Ray 1968. So glad to have you in my chat. All right, guys. So here's a little long and short of it, okay? Tonic is welcome to listen to my stream about how much he has fucked up lately. Bro. However, I'm not going to have him up on the panel. I just don't feel like, dealing with his trolling, etc. If he could ever be sincere for one moment, it'd be the last day of the whole, entirety of the earth. And that's not going to happen. So, at least not within the next couple 100 years or 50. All right. So, I've been kind of sitting on a story in my lawn chair on the roof. And it's not the hurricane story because we have talked that out. I mean, literally. But this is a different story. And I kind of held off on talking about it for the simple fact that it's pretty disheartening. I didn't want to ruin Corrosive Commentary's tight bonds that he has with Tonic. So I kind of held off a little bit just to see, where the relationship was, heading. I know Cindy is back with Tonic, so I don't want to disappoint them by hearing these major details about some of the things that Tonic has done. And these have happened in Discord servers. You guys think that people aren't watching, but they are. So remember that, especially when Navin Johnson comes in, because I'm definitely going to watch him and see what the hell he's on. All right, Pat S., what's up? So let's get right to it. Tonic has a history of making fun of people. He's done it to us. He's done it to adults alike. But the worst part about it is that he also made fun of a child, and that is not okay. The child had his face was burned, and what happened was, so him and Squishy the cat, if she's still around, you might be able to attest to this. They publicly and harassed his parents. So the child was 6 years old. The child had noticeable scarring from the accident, and there were comments made about this child, and that's inappropriate. I mean, no matter how you look at it, not a good thing to do. I mean, at all. So people don't forget things like that. They just don't. The person with whom sent this to me actually bought him Kit Kats and sour spray because that was his favorite candy. And you see, that's what you call people looking out for others. They buy them candy. Do you think Tonic was going to buy him candy? I don't think so, because Tonic only knows how to mock people and make fun of them. Not okay. Not okay. So they trolled her for buying him candy. Twizzlers makes your mouth happy. Mike Taylor and chiming in with the Twizzlers. Damn, I want some today. I had two little bags yesterday, and I said no more sugar today. Sugar pie. All right. Another thing. Tonic edited a photo of a sweetheart in this community by the name of Penguin of her son and posted it in Golden Eyes' Discord server. Now, it was deleted. I don't know how soon or how long after it was posted. And he was sending her creepy messages. Does that sound like something Tonic would do? Think about it. Does that sound like something that he would put forth the effort to edit someone's picture, someone's family's picture, and put it into a server? He also called Penguin a child predator. So he's picking on an innocent person because he's not feeling good about himself today. So what does that mean? Well, it means that the guy's hurting inside. You know, he has some deep-seated issues that's going on with him. And the way that he's coping is that he's going after people's families. You know, and I told her, I said, we're going to get his fox ass. Another thing. There seems to be a racist among us. And I might speak about this later, but it does have to do with Steph and Penguin. When I'm ready to talk about this, I will. I need to find out if she's cool with it, because the things that Steph has said, which I believe she would say because she gets angry all the time. If she ever were to smile, I would actually think that she had plastic surgery. Something about her, I have yet to hear her make a joke. Not even why did the chicken cross the road? I mean, anything. Like, say something funny. You know, like Ruru, something funny. She can't even. Like, where's the sense of humor? Chi-Town Sue, I have screenshots of a child, but I will not show those. Okay. But just trust me that I do have them. Huckleberry. All right. Huckleberry has been through the ringer with this guy. I don't know when you guys are going to learn. I mean, look at corrosive commentary. How long is this? Is he going to stick this out with them? I don't get it. Does anybody else? I mean, he seems like a smart dude. I don't understand where the drawback is. What's up, Vides? So Polly Crispy, he has a good point. He is uttering that Penguin is awesome. There's more. Steph has no teeth. Why y'all keep chatting? I'm trying to read something. Stop. I learned. Okay, back to Polly Crispy's message. I learned this on the greatest show known to man, Germanly. Just a moment, please. Just a moment, please. Just a moment. Just a moment, please. Okay, that was a very important phone call, and it was not Polly Crispy, although that would have been important as well. I could be. The agenda is that so I'm actually surprised that so Shiva and Tonic were on the same panel today, and they were over at Cindy's. Tonic, surprisingly, did not make fun of Shiva's disability. And that's surprising to me. That's something I thought he would take part in, but he bowed out of that. And that's actually a step in the right direction. Is that true, Shiva? Did you feel relieved when you found out that he didn't have anything to say about your mental illness? And it's not actually a disability, but it's a mental illness. All right? He's fucked up. Okay? Shiva is fucked up in the brain. He's got the mental problems in the brain. Um, and that's okay. Shiva has fucked with me, and I'm ADHD, so that's definitely a mental illness. And he doesn't seem to even give a flying fuck. But what can I do? I can't do anything about it because it's just so hard to be friends. Freeside outcast, public occultist, the down and outs over here. Wow, how dare you? That's an insult. Someone's uncle. This chat is full of scholars and gentlemen tonight. Woo, that's what I'm talking about. No room for sarcasm here, because I did see Tarquin Bojangles up above. So, Tonic, go on ahead and leave people alone, okay? Otherwise they're gonna start an army against you, and you're not gonna be happy when everybody starts going against you and corrosive commentary turns on yo ass. Corrosive, do you see yourself doing that in the near future? Because I'd like to wait around for it. Otherwise, fuck this shit, I'm out. Flower Child, you don't even know what's your, which is supposed to be YOU apostrophe RE, talking about. Flower Child, who the fuck are you talking to like that? You better check yourself, chick. Crazy Dingo is here to spread some positiveness in the chat, and I do really appreciate that. So by the way, Tonic sent me a cash app for $1 and said, kill yourself. Okay, in other news, don't kill yourself. And I have a list coming out. The list will be abided by, and everybody in this community with which who plans to stick around, despite corrosive still being here, because this list is going to be the end all of nefarious behavior. You're going to love it. You're going to agree with it. and you're going to abide by it because if you don't, there's going to be a price to pay. Just kidding about that last part, but I hope you do abide by it because I finally come up with a solution. And guys, if you're not living in the solution, you're fucking living in the problem. So everybody's been pretty good today. Cindy threw on a shit show earlier today, and Shiva was there not helping a bit. So panel killer goes to Shiva for the week. Congratulations. I'm glad you fit into something and somewhere. And that's over at Cindy's, the channel that she actually like shut down again because she's quitting again. So uh-huh. She kicked Rebel off. Can you imagine? That was rude. I don't understand. He was totally winning, and she decided that she didn't want any part of his intelligence on her panel. Yeah. How about that one? Yeah, Ruru, exactly. This is the time to make lists, and I'm telling you guys, you're gonna love it. At least I have the idea. I started out with the idea, and I need to do the brain mapping or the web brain mapping thing. When you like free write or something. I forget what it's called. Not rough draft. I don't know. But anyways, I forget what it's called. It's like when you have a circle in the middle and you have all these like branches out, and it's like all these like different ideas. Paige, that's not nice. I saw what you wrote up there. I cannot believe you guys are letting her get away with that. Wet brain is a thing. Just saying. Yeah, wet brain. Cindy, whoops. Brainstorming. Thank you, Crafty Cat. You're awesome. Thank you so much. Okay, I'm going to calm down now because you guys aren't ready for that. If anyone sees Yoda in this chat, tell me so I can turn on my chat scraper that logs everything he's. Oh my gosh. I'd like to have the two of you up here to express your grievances. Otherwise, I'm going to start expressing anal glands, and that's disgusting. And I don't want to do that. I really just want to keep the peace, and that includes, well, not Tonic, but everyone else. I would like to, keep the peace. And Tonic, he can stop lying for real and stop bullying people. But according to Corrosive, people can't get bullied. Are you sure about that, dude? Come on. Start with the bunny. Yeah, the bunny is such a sweetheart. Love him dearly. Shelly, unblock me. You're right here, authority check. You ready to yell at any females today? Why are you shouting, authority check? So Ruru saying yeah to Crafty, that's awesome, and Bedtime Clown is saying hey to Huckleberry. So we've pretty much talked everything out to a T, X, or Y, or Z. So at this point, you should just, as Crafty Cat says, smoke cannabis and grab the paper and pen. That's super cute. And I really have. You guys are gonna love this list. I am so sure of it. Authority check, you're just gonna try to get the cool points. I'll let you come up if you don't say a fucking word. Want to do that? Do you want to do that? Do you want to be seen on my panel with your stupid fucking redhead logo, big eyed, black eyed guy? Freeside Outcast, shut your mouth. You don't even know what you're talking about. Rubius, AC is only allowed to be here for 30 minutes. NNH is limiting his drama time. Cool points. Quotations. Jiminy Crickets is here. Howdy, Anarchy Chick. Okay, so Ray 1968, I do need to say, hey, what's up to you? Authority check. I don't understand why you see the link? That's all it takes, buddy. You should know this by now, of all people. LG, no, you need to come in here and say, hi, anarchic chick Shelly. Welcome me, and how are you doing? Don't come in here and go, that AC up. And that's exactly how you would say it too. So shut the fuck. COVID is not alleged corrosive, regardless, as long as you pride yourself. As long as you are, okay, y'all messing me up with your spelling. Proud of yourself, that's all that matters. If that's his problem. He doesn't know what it's like to be proud of himself. He's too engulfed in the Discord voice. And he's around the negativity and he has absorbed it in his brain. He's brainwashed. He's brainwashed by peer pressure. Corrosive, I feel for you, buddy. I really, really do. I don't see a future for you. I don't see a way out for you. It's just a long ways to climb out. I'm so sorry. I know you did your best. When you were with me, things were beautiful. Things were positive and lovely. And then you went over to the waste trash can people. So that's where you ended up, buddy boy. And that's where you're going to stay because I ain't taking your ass back. Best believe. Go over there and have golden eyes fucking abuse me again and see where that gets ya. Say I won't, CC. Say I won't. I'm talking to corrosive commentary, Jiminy. He also goes by public occultist and he also goes by dickhead. LG, let me see what you wrote above. Hi, Shelly. Good to see you. Can you unblock AC and let him up? If he doesn't talk, Victim Shelly Hour, Freeside Outcast. If I'm a victim, then I'm a victim. You get it? I mean, you can call yourself a victim if you're a victim. I don't get where you're going wrong. I don't get what you don't get. You know what I mean? So shut the fuck up, dummy. Mike Light or Rice. Shelly lost 250 pounds after finally dropping corrosive. You dummy, how could you say that? It's so true. Ray 1968, just because I'm here doesn't mean I'm on sides. Yeah, you are. If you're here, you're on my side, sister. I'm on no one's side. I just listen. Exactly. Carlos Sages here. What's up? Naughty Yachty. Hey. Trunks missing. Oh my God. Does it get any better than this? That means that you had to be a subscriber of mine to come in here, Trunks missing teeth. And I haven't seen him around, so I wouldn't be talking about him because he's not here. Whitney. What's up, GD? Hold on, let me go back to this one and then I'll get to you. Whitney Houston. I'm back from the. Oh my gosh. No, okay. Actually, I didn't read the whole thing, so I'm gonna block you. So I know you waited, to come in, but that's not appropriate. You're not gonna talk about my girl like that. She's not a drug user. However, you might be. You're saying the head mod has definitely arisen. By the way, guys, Tonic's mother is alive. Please, mod, I could be. Goodness. All right. So who wants to come up? I don't know how y'all got the link. You know what I'm saying? Somebody must be passing it around. I got a bunch of people in the back. Or is that just one using the room? I don't know what's going on here. That happened. So where's the wrench, Trumpy? That's never gonna happen. Ever. Exactly. Yeah. You're right. So I don't know. The lying is just it's gotten out of hand, and that's for sure. Ruru, that's what I'm talking about. All right. Oh, let me let Shiva up because it's so easy to be friends with him. The Church of Five or Four. Oh, that's the background. My bad. Okay, here we go.
Hello, baby. Still butthurt, hussy. How are you doing today?
Shiva, what happened over at Cindy's? Were they harassing you because of your
No,
mental
no,
illness?
you're reading far too much into this, Cindy.
I'm Shelly, for the
Oh yeah,
record.
you know I always get you two confused. Come on, be
Please,
fair.
please, erase that thought forever.
Right. So what's this about Tonic mocking a child? Because from what
Oh God, it's so
I'm being told, he didn't actually mock the child. He was mocking Penguin for wanting to give her. Now tell me, she was wanting to give him sour candies. Is that right?
yeah, and that's okay. He's 6 years old, dude.
Right. What's a sour candy?
Probably like one of those little gummies or something.
Is it not going to be sour though?
This is what the kids eat, Shiva. It's
Do
just
they?
what they eat. I
I
mean, I
mean,
know
I,
you
I, I thought they
remember.
all ate cheese string these days.
Oh my God, dude, that's only in England. You guys do things backwards,
You
totally.
don't have cheese string in America.
We have string cheese, and like I said, you do things backwards. It's string cheese. Not guys, what is it? String cheese or cheese string? Read the label. I'm not mad about the way that you say string cheese in any way. I just
Right.
want to get that out there.
I mean, I eat real cheese.
Like
Just
what?
to. We've got 3 types in the fish today. We've got this blue cheese that isn't
Mhm.
very strong at all. It's
No.
like a kind of a very slightly moldy brie.
Hmm. You like goat cheese. I like goat cheese a lot. It's awesome.
No, I don't. I don't like goat cheese.
Hmm. Fantastic. So, what about your wine selection? How do you drink wines?
I don't really drink wine.
Yeah, you shouldn't drink. You get crazy when you're drunk,
No,
Shiva.
I just get drunk when I'm drunk.
No, you get angry and you start making ridiculous comments.
Like,
Um, I like who's in my chat right now?
is that a
Oh,
ridiculous comment? Is it?
I'm not to that part yet. Albert Mel is here, guys, and adjust your focus. So, Shiva, what do you think about the nefariousness that Tonic does on a daily basis?
Oh, I think it's nefarious.
Exactly. So I just wonder, like, why would somebody like you, of high caliber statute, um, go and
Sorry, did
follow
you just
him?
call me a statute?
Excuse me, I called you a statue.
Oh, a statue, right? What, like made out of bronze?
Okay, yeah, or something. So why would you follow Tonic around for the simple fact, so that you can monitor his behavior?
What are you talking about?
Well, I mean, you and Corrosive, you guys seem to follow him around and go, "Well, bad boy, Tonic, don't say that." He
Is
has
that
no
what you
self.
think? Is that what you think we do?
Absolutely, absolutely. Do you do that? And that's
So is
exactly
that what I
what
used to
Paul
do
would
with
say.
you?
No, you used
No.
to be like, you used to wait for me to come to you. You guys go to him, like idiot.
What
I
do you
can't
mean
think
we
of
go to him? What
the
does that
name.
mean? Do you just mean like we're in his server?
No, 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 no. I'm talking about
Hola,
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
lo más bien.
So when you
Yeah,
say we follow him around, what do you mean, Shelley? Like, because we're in different continents, so I'm hardly following him.
we're talking about the virtual world, Shiva.
Europe sucks.
The virtual world.
Yeah, the one we're in right now.
Who's playing bad music?
It's okay. I kind of you could lower it a little, but I quite like the ambience. Just like I quite like Shiva. Remember? Remember saying that, Shiva?
What?
You
Do I
said
remember saying what?
you don't listen, do you?
Well, it's just the last thing that you said. It didn't make any sense that you're asking me if I said that because, obviously I didn't say I quite like Shiva.
Well, I hope you do. And do you quite like Shelley?
Yeah, that hasn't
Unbelievable.
changed.
Okay, but you're quite not going to white knight for me, and that's okay, Albert. I don't want anybody standing up for me because I don't want to bring you guys into my madness with
Well, that's
people.
good. It's good that you want to take
I
responsibility for,
agree.
Yeah,
for
because I
yourself.
grew up, unlike Tonic, who hasn't.
You grew up in the last 2 weeks. That's nice.
That's nice. Oof. Casting blast. Wow. Mm, mm-mm. Is that a double entendre, Shiva? What Albert
No,
said?
and it's pronounced entendre. So how
Shelley.
is Tonic fucked up? He's fucked up because he was mocking Penguin because Penguin wanted to send this kid some sweets. Have I understood that correctly?
The kid was a burn victim.
Yeah, but he wasn't actually mocking the kid, though, was he?
Yeah, he did. Penguin, if you want to come up, you can talk to his white knight who is here. It's the next best thing that you're going to get to Tonic. Because just like Golden Eyes, he
White Knight. Oh
wait.
my god.
Well, he needs it. I mean, he
It's-
doesn't need a white knight.
You sound
Hey,
like
Shelley.
you sound like everyone else who says that I used to simp for you when I was being friendly with you.
Hey, Shelley.
You sound just like them.
Well, I
right now.
needed help in the beginning, obviously. Hey, Albert. ¿Cómo
Okay.
estás?
Whenever you're ready, let me talk.
Dime, por favor.
Okay. Can I ask you one question?
Sí.
What is it wrong with me liking somebody that you hate?
Do you like Tonic?
I do.
Oh my God. Y'all are
But I like you
off
too.
your rockers. What is the fascination? Do you realize that he sent me $1 and said, kill yourself?
Me?
Oh my God, no. Your guy friend. Your guy friend said that to me.
My guy friend.
See, and that's where we go is you guys deflect. You don't see the real picture.
But see, we can all talk shit to each other and
Well,
still
he
be
also
friends.
said that
Oh
he
my
wants a
God.
brick to fall on me, Albert.
Oh my God. Come on.
No está bien. Es muy mal. And that's Tonic for your ass. Para tu culo. Okay? He has no class at all. Shiva got class.
Shelley, we all say stupid shit. Come on. Hello.
Yeah, well, he says mierda todo el día.
Okay. So if I ask you to let me fuck you in your ass, is that bad?
No?
See?
Yeah, but you're not
But
wishing death on me. You're not wishing death on me.
I know.
That's gone too far.
But
He
a
bullied
lot of-
somebody
oh my
into
God,
he bullied somebody
Shelley.
into attempting suicide.
Shelley, a lot of people think that's bad.
That's bad?
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah. I mean, if you wish death, come on.
No, not come on. That's illegal. You can't do it. Everybody knows it. So if anybody has any more input, unlike these clowns up here,
It is not
fucking vote
illegal.
with him.
It is not illegal.
I'm not dropping.
And anyone can tell me to kill myself. Well, I'm like, okay. But it's not illegal.
All right. What about the metal chair on the roof? What
That
about
chair,
being in the fucking hurricane for 150 miles an hour winds?
that chair was not there. Did I make you happy?
He lied to the whole community.
Do I make
All
you
right,
happy if
hello.
I said that chair was not there?
I'm back.
Boy. Oh, good.
Uh,
You just missed
I
the
would-
whole conversation about Tonic wishing death upon many, many people in this community,
Oh my
including
All right. Well, I was listening to this.
Shirley, come on.
of
Yeah, I'm sure that was
suicide.
very interesting,
God,
but
Shirley,
I was
come on.
listening to this Tonic allegedly mocking a child. Have you listened to this exchange yourself, Shelley?
I have.
You
It's a
have,
short
and you think he's
exchange.
mocking a child in that exchange, do you?
He's not.
He laughs, just like he laughed when she.
Yeah. But sorry,
suicide.
no. He's not laughing at the child. He's laughing at Penguin. That is obvious from the clip that I was just sent.
Well,
And I love
so
Penguin.
Shiva, this is what you have to do: is try to debunk people. Is that what you're doing? Because of who
No,
he
I
is?
just like to try and get to the actual truth rather than fucking
Well, I'm going
narratives
down.
that people spin because they
I'm
want to
going
spin their
down.
narrative. When people spin a narrative against you, I do the exact same thing.
Play that shit then. If you have it there, play it. It's
I
not a
do have it,
magical
yeah.
chair, Amanda. It didn't
Let
happen.
me in fact, can I download it and DM it to you just so you have it as well, right?
Yeah,
Share
if
in
you just play it,
folder.
I don't care to keep it because I don't care
It
to
was
have his
it was
voice
sent to me
anywhere
on
near me.
Discord. It's not on a YouTube thing.
You
Like
still want to
it's
fuck
just
me?
What?
no, Sherry. Like you trying to surprise me with a question isn't going to change the answer.
that was the
I
question.
tried to slip it in.
Hey, cheers.
Damn it!
Cheers, strong.
Upload
Cheers,
failed.
strong.
Something went wrong. What the hell? Come on, Discord.
We went from chairs to
Cheers.
FTC cane.
It's strong.
That
Maybe
was
if
very good,
I
Mom.
zip it. Do you have
What? Hey,
WinRAR
Charlie.
or WinZip?
Charlie, can I ask you a question?
Yeah. Shiva asked the question first, and
Okay,
I did not understand his English accent.
Do you have WinRAR or WinZip?
Windrod. What the fuck is that?
Wins it, but I'm not going to utilize that at this time. But you can
God
play
damn
it
it. I
right
can't
where
do it.
you are, and we'll hear it through your mic.
My turn. My
I mean,
turn.
Everybody
why are
turn.
you being awkward,
My
Shelley? For
turn.
fuck's sake, why are you being
My
difficult?
turn.
Because it is going to be difficult for me to
My
adjust to
turn.
some kind of a technology.
Sorry, it's your turn to do what, Albert?
Ask the question.
Really? All right, let's hear this question that's so
Go
important
for
that
it,
we
man.
have to be
Let's see
asked.
how
No,
important
no.
this question is.
Why do you hate Tonic?
Oh my gosh, where do I start? Literally, where do I start? He has done nothing but torment me for 2 years, over 2 years, call me a liar for all the things I told the truth about because I wanted to share to my community and get for them to get to know me. And he wanted to say every single time, she's lying, she's lying, she's lying, when he's lying. So how do you think I feel, Albert? How would you feel if he did that to you?
2 years?
Yes. Huckleberry can attest to that.
Huckleberry said I was.
Oh my God, we got all the kids coming up. I can't handle it. You guys are dogpiling me on my own fucking panel. Hold on a second.
Oh,
Just
I can't
a minute,
even
please.
share. I can't share my.
Shelley,
video
I'm
here.
not here to dogpile anybody. I'm not here to attack you. Just to let everybody know. 15 minutes. I've got the audio of Tonic's 911 calls. I'll be playing them on my channel.
The
Have a good one.
911 calls.
You're
Oh,
a
okay.
fucking
Yes, sir.
asshole, dude. You can bring it here.
Has StreamYard changed the settings? Because
You're a
I
fucking
can't.
prick, dude. I'm sorry.
I
Shiva.
can't. Yeah, but Shelley, you've done this before, so you can't complain. You've
Once.
done that exact same
Once.
thing.
Once.
Right, so you can't complain.
Is this chat LGBTQ RST UVWXYZ friendly?
So I can't share my screen on StreamYard.
You don't have to. You fucking play it there. I don't need to see any of those jugs. Albert, just mute yourself.
I did.
What happened to DFK's daughter? We would like to know, and Dirty Blonde would like to know as well. Thank you very much for subscribing and waiting 5 minutes to speak. Shelly and Ruru 2024. Whoa. Both of us? News New England. I remember whenever you had a match, a verbal match with Shiva that was interesting, and Shiva got triggered. As usual. Yes, I laughed.
Was that when he was calling me a paedophile?
Shelley.
Shelley.
I forgot. Oh, well,
Was
hang on.
that when he got me on his panel when I was drunk and did this weird fucking entrapment game?
Did you do that? Hang on, I don't
Yeah,
remember.
he did.
I watched the whole thing, and I don't remember him saying that. To be honest with you, that's the
Then
truth.
your memory is shot to pieces, isn't
It
it?
fucking is. Okay, I've had some head trauma, and that's the truth. Albert Mel, what did you have to say?
Nothing, ma'am.
Yeah, well, fuck everybody for, I'm just going to tell y'all to go over to his channel because I can't compete with the 911 calls, that he probably fabricated.
Shelley,
What?
have I ever offended you?
Yes.
Can you hear that?
Oh, come on.
Okay.
Have I ever offended
Can you hear that?
Mute, please.
Oh shit! So she was trying to do something nice for some kid who got his
Who's
face
that?
fucking burnt.
Hit the mute. Albert.
So she,
Some Kit Kats
yeah, it was his favorite
and
candy.
sour spray. And sour spray.
I only called you a pedo.
Oh my God, Brian, shut the
my
fuck
God.
up.
Take the
Shelley,
fucking
come
mute.
on. Right, Shelley, you need to make your fucking mind up, man. But anyway, there you go. That was the audio that I was sent.
I didn't.
There was
fucking-
nothing in there where Tonic was mocking a child.
Shelley.
What, Albert? I got people in the back. You guys are yelling at me. I got all these fucking simps. They can all just fuck off. You too.
Okay.
You
I'm
too.
not
There was
yelling.
nothing
I
in
am
there
not
about
yelling.
where Tonic was mocking a child. He was definitely taking the piss out of Penguin. He was
Well,
definitely
there you
doing that.
go. Penguin, if
Listen, listen.
Oh man, did you miss that?
Yeah.
Oh shit! So she was trying to do something nice for some kid who got his face fucking burnt.
see? Did you hear that?
Listen.
Kit Kats
Yes, listen.
and sour
No,
spray.
no, stop the
And sour
recording.
spray.
Look, referencing the fact that the child got burned isn't mocking the child.
Did he laugh about it? Go back and listen to it. The same thing that happened to Ross.
Yeah,
Hahn.
he's laughing at Penguin.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
Who said that?
Unfortunately, agreeing with Shiva, it's not part of my game, but he's right.
But fortunately, he's gonna replay it, right, Shiva?
Again? Okay, yeah, fine.
Was
Now, I want you. There's a sentence that he's going to say, and I want to see if you pick up on it.
she gave Kit Kats to a burnt victim, some kid.
What?
Oh man, did you miss that?
Yeah.
Oh shit! So she was trying to do something nice for some kid who got his face fucking burnt.
Right, so he says she was
I
trying to
see.
do something
Yeah, okay.
nice for some kid who got his face burned. He's not mocking the child.
I'm gonna give that to him. All right. He came through more than I thought he would on that. So I am actually gonna give him that one. That's the first I will ever say that he has not done something fucked up. And I'm sure that there's a lot of people who could come forth and speak out against him, but he has simps like you and fucking Mel and Jason. And
No,
Andrew
what?
and
Hang on.
Joseph.
If you were to ask me if I think it's good to mock someone for being generous to an injured child, then I would say no, it isn't good. That's a stupid reason to mock that person. But you're not having a go at Tonic for mocking Penguin. You're claiming he was taking the piss out of an injured kid when he clearly wasn't.
He wasn't.
I don't think he was.
Yeah, he wasn't, because I just said he wasn't. So drop it. We got people in the
Yeah.
back room, and look, News New England.
You know, when someone is saying, we're going to support this kid with a burned face, and she was trying to get the money. Does that really sound like they? Sheila, you're losing it worse than I remember you before.
Sorry, does that really sound like what? Can you finish a sentence, Brian?
Does this really sound like a guy who's not mocking someone, Sheba? Really? Do you think so?
Who do you think he was mocking?
Absolutely. He
Who?
was being an asshole about it.
Who was he mocking?
I agree.
Tonic was being an ass, mocking,
Yep.
oh, the kid with the burned face.
Yeah, he was being an ass. Yeah,
Oh, the
definitely.
kid with the burned
But
face.
he wasn't being an ass to the kid who was injured. He was being an
Yeah,
ass
it
to
was,
Penguin.
burned face. Yeah, that's really good. So,
I agree with you 100%, brother.
Jason,
Of course
come
you
on.
would, because you don't want the
I'm not
backlash.
saying he's not being a dick, but he's being a
Oh,
dick
so
to
it's
somebody
okay to
else.
be a dick. It's okay to be a dick about a kid with a burned face. Well, then I rest my case. Then Sheba, where he lives, it's okay to be a dick to a kid with a burnt face. That's fine. Then that's Shebaville. Thank God I live in Bryanville. Bye. Good night.
Yeah, well, I didn't get a chance to tell him about how he bullied somebody into attempting suicide and how he is allegedly a rapist. Allegedly.
Really, Shelley?
My kids were just saying goodnight. I had to jump out quick. I clicked the wrong button.
God.
I said it.
I mean,
Shiva.
look,
And I have a right to, because I
Look,
don't
look,
like.
I'm currently kind of criticizing. I mean, not very strongly, admittedly, but I am criticizing Tonic for his rhetoric concerning Huckleberry. Right, the whole kind of all the stuff to do with her genitals and all that kind of stuff. Right, like I think is just like in bad taste and completely unnecessary, and makes him look bad, and like all that kind of stuff, right? So I really don't think, I listened to that a couple of times, hey STL, and I don't think that was him mocking the child. That's not the read that I got from listening to that audio, and I haven't spoken to him about it yet, like verbally. There's been a brief text exchange, but it's not always easy to kind of.
How about that Steph is possibly a racist?
Oh my God!
I don't know anything about that.
So here's my.
No. She is.
Do you want to hear my take on the whole thing first, or you want to go to
Sure,
Steph's?
let's go.
Yeah, should we change subjects afterwards? Because I'm quite keen to hear what
Yes.
STL thinks.
All right,
Of
so
course you would.
I know Tonic for a while now, and I'm looking at this objectively, and I just
Not a
hear this.
privilege.
I'm just hear this like just a short clip, and I can see both sides in a way, but in this, I have to kind of give him a benefit of a doubt because I don't know what he's looking at on the screen. He may be laughing at like something he's looking at, or I don't like how this is. Yeah, he fucking burned face or something. He adds the word fucking into like that. So that's kind of made me, I'm just looking at it from objectively, but I can't like say, oh yeah, Tonic is definitely making fun of this kid just from that small audio clip. I need more context. I need more information for me to kind of like pass that judgment on him, myself personally. You know what I mean?
I mean, I fucking hope he wasn't mocking that kid, because if he was, then I'll never speak in his defense ever again.
So, I mean, just from that,
And maybe there's a part of me that's just really hoping that actually he was taking the piss out of Penguin, and that's coloring my view of things.
How about that he edited a photo of Penguin's son and posted it in Golden Eyes' Discord?
Did he?
Yeah.
I didn't see it. I'm not in there, but I heard about this. But go
Yeah,
ahead.
regardless of the fact that it's edited, you don't post someone's child in someone's server. So Golden Eyes, if you want to come up and talk about that, that'd be great.
I mean, I don't know
won't
anything
go too
about
hard
that. Let
on
me
you.
just. I mean,
Why does he
How?
keep
But
doing
how is?
stupid
To be
shit?
fair, like how is Golden Eyes going to know if those were? You know what I
Who
mean?
else
Like,
can delete them, STL? Oh, the mods can. Never mind.
yeah.
Hey, woman.
But yeah, I mean, if Tom, I don't know. I mean,
Sweet.
once again, I'm gonna say, look, if he's posting like a photo that's like a known person's child, and just if he like puts like an emoji over the kid's head, like it's still like, okay, you didn't like put the kid's I guess identity out there in the way, but you still use something, a personal photo of someone to, and I think that's fucked up if that's true, you know.
Exactly.
So can I just clarify? That's Penguins. Are you saying they're using Penguin's child as
yeah,
a meme?
Penguin. Let me drop the link for you, sweetheart. Okay, get on up here. Okay. Hey, Jack. What's up, Wolverine? What's up, Jason's wife? What's up, Amanda? Okay, wait a second. Whoa. Amanda says, seriously, I saw it and didn't even think a kid was in it. What? I don't know. I mean, obviously, you know, the mother saw it, so she would know. Okay. And that was his wife. Adjust your focus. Shiva, wake up, says GD. Did you have your tea today? All right, cool. Let's talk about Steph and her racism. So she is insisting that Penguin prove
7.
her ethnicity. What do you think of that, STL?
One more time. Sorry, I was DMing somebody.
Oh my God.
Go ahead, repeat the question.
I will. As soon as I get over being upset with you.
Oh my God. I'm going to start calling you Cindy if you keep this up.
Only if I quit my channel. All right. So what do you think about Steph insisting on Penguin proving her ethnicity?
What does she want to do? Like take a 23andMe test or some shit?
She wants her to do a DNA or something. I don't know, but she wants her to prove. I don't know if she wants pictures of her parents or what. Yes, grounds. Because she feels like she's entitled to know for sure if Penguin is blank and blank.
Huh.
So, wow. Okay, wow.
She's demanding a DNA test.
Right, can we get Penguin up here? Because I'm quizzing Tonic's Discord right now, in the way that I do when I'm slightly annoyed. I'm quizzing Tonic's Discord about whether her child was used in a meme.
Exactly. I wish corrosive commentary would
and there's
facts.
Wow. This channel's getting complicated. All right, I'm listening.
right, because they're saying that there's no child in the image. So now I'm confused. Like, how can her children, like, is the child in the image or not?
All right, so I got a DM from Tonic, and he said it's okay for me to talk about his answer. He DM'd me. He says it was an emoji in a server. I didn't know what it was. That's his answer.
Yeah, bullshit.
All right. I mean, you can use emojis from other servers in servers. You know that, right?
He made her son as an emoji. That takes time to do.
No. I don't think
No,
he
who
made this emoji.
did that? Who made the emoji?
Tonic?
How do you know Tonic made the emoji if it's not in his server?
No,
STL
that's
No,
not
it's
what I
not
said.
in Tonic's server. It's in
I didn't
somebody
say
else's
that.
server.
Let me read this. Let me read the DM.
Right.
He says, dude, it was an emoji in a server. I didn't know what it was.
Right. So, Shelley, you are aware that if you're in a server,
Tonic?
you can use that server's How do you know
Oh,
emojis Tonic made the emoji?
Mm.
in other servers. It's not in his. You do know that, right? Shelley? Is somebody using the toilet? Shelley, are you still there, Shelley?
I mean, I know you want to argue and stuff about it, but I'm just telling you what he said. Maybe he'll come up and answer, but he said I can
Oh
go
yeah,
ahead
I'm still here. I'm about to restream somebody.
Right. So, Shelley,
Right
you do know that if there is a sticker in a server, you can go into a different server and use the emojis and stickers from the other servers that you're in. So the sticker isn't in Tonic's server. It's in somebody else's server, and somebody who was in that server used that sticker in Tonic's server. Does that make sense to you? Do you understand?
This is all too complicated. If he could just stop his whole like getting back at people, retaliations, this community would be a lot better.
I agree.
On most
But, I mean,
everything in this community, Shiva.
Which community?
This one.
Shelley's community.
Okay. That's
Right. I've just seen the photo. There's no child in that photo. There's a woman's face, and then there's an adult's face.
Penguin, have you embarrassed me?
Over what someone's claiming to be a child, like they made a meme.
I mean, maybe it's over an object. It could be a human being.
Right. Right, mate.
It could be the woman's forearm, for all I fucking know. That could be her fist, her left fist behind that head.
Sugar
I think you're being a little, I don't know, pedantic. I don't know if that's the right
I
word.
am being pedantic. I'm in a pedantic mood today.
Okay. I mean, look, if it's someone's like family member, let's be honest. Look, I mean, that's kind of fucked up for that emoji to be out there. Let's just be honest on both sides. If you're a Penguin fan or not, let's just be honest and be like, yeah, that probably shouldn't be used like in that manner. Okay. You can't. Let's just all agree on that. Okay. I mean, if that's what this is, you know.
Right. Yeah. No, I've been sent the original, and it is clearly a child. But it's like if I was in a Discord and I'd just seen that first image without any context, there's no fucking way that I would know there was a child in that image.
Mate, read this by La La Land. That picture's Penguin picture from her Instagram. She's stating not a sticker. Check Discord.
I'm being told that is a sticker in somebody else's Discord. The meme is a sticker, not the original image.
Okay. What about Tonic's laptop? Did he indeed throw that across the room and break it?
Shelley, stop fucking being a monkey mind.
Are we moving on to a different topic now? Are we done with this?
I mean, yeah, because he used his laptop to live stream, right?
Okay. But what about this picture? Are we done? Are we moving on from that? Or
yeah, Shiva, just say you're mad at him and we'll be good.
Why? Sorry, I just say that I'm angry at him for posting a meme.
Yeah, say Shelley, I'm as mad as you are at him for doing
No, I'm not, because the meme itself doesn't contain an image of a fucking child. Have you seen the meme?
Relevancy.
Have you seen the meme, Shelley?
I haven't. Can you share it with me? STO, how does it look?
Yeah, it's the photo. I see the original, and I see the one that was posted, and it's someone. It's a child in the photo. Okay, now the photo, whatever that was posted by Tonic, it doesn't have a child's image, but the original photo contained someone's. I'm assuming it's someone's child. All right. Now Tonic's claiming, per his DM, that it was emoji. He didn't know what it was. Okay. And that's, I mean, I'm not trying to put words in his mouth. I'm just saying that's what, I mean, I kind of am, because that's what he DM'd me, you know, and I'm not adding anything to that, like from his perspective. Now, my thought is like, hey, since this is someone's, or I'm assuming was someone's family member in this photo, it's a sticker, like that's fucked up. Like, come on, guys, we could do better than that. Like, let's not have that kind of shit around, right?
He's
from
not that
either
young,
side,
is he?
right? Like let's just be honest and call it out. Like, look, that's
yeah,
that's,
I mean, yeah,
right?
I'd agree with you. Don't use photos. Like, I understand why Penguin might be triggered that someone's using a photo
Sure,
that
absolutely.
had her child in it.
But we're going to
at the
sit here
same
and debate.
time,
Well, it doesn't have her
I-
child's
I-
image, sure, technically, but still, at the root of the cause is like.
I mean, originally, like from her
Right.
perspective, like I can understand why that would be annoying, but like if just from someone who's looking at a meme, there's no way that I would know that there was a child
Correct.
in that image unless
Correct.
you pointed it out, right?
Yeah.
He knew that she knew what it was, though. He was antagonizing her.
Shelley,
I mean,
do you
that's not
understand
what he
how the
said.
stickers work? Do you understand how stickers work in
Oh, it
Discord?
was a random sticker, Shiva. That's what it was.
I mean, you could
No,
debate.
it wasn't
if you-
random. Right,
Why-
all right. So
why did black and white-
it wasn't random. So what someone will have done is they've made a server on their server that have uploaded a custom sticker or a custom emoji, which will
Correct.
be that image, right?
Right.
You can use stickers and emojis from a given server in other servers. So, for instance, in my server, I've got some custom 4 emojis, right? And
Yeah,
Pat, who's listening to this, has tagged me in Tonic's server using one of my 4 emojis.
Okay.
But my 4 emojis aren't available in Tonic's server. But if you're in my server, you can use those emojis in other servers.
I understand that. Duh.
Right, okay. Well, that's what happened. It was a sticker.
Who made the sticker?
I've no idea, but it wasn't Tonic. It wasn't his server.
So why
I
did
mean, the
randomly
sticker was
use
used in
the
his
sticker?
server, but it wasn't uploaded to his server. I'm guessing some enemy of Penguins.
So it was the telephone game. It went from one person to another person to another person.
Yeah,
No,
I
it was
mean,
just used in Tonic's server. On my
talking
STL,
about
can you
the
explain
story.
this to her?
I'm talking
Yeah.
about the fucking story,
So we're-
Shiva.
all right, Shelley, where are you trying to place blame? Like, what's the, is it Tonic that's to be blamed for this image
Again,
being
yes.
posted?
hmm
Okay, well, he's claiming per his DM that he didn't know what it was.
Well, he's always lied. I mean, just look at the story that he told us. His tall fox.
Okay.
Whoa.
I mean, is that good enough if he didn't know what it was, or is the real issue or the root of the problem that someone took this photo of someone and their child and covered up the child's face to
Hi,
create
Brian.
some type of meme out of it? To me, that seems like the bigger issue to me personally. Like, why are people doing that versus why did Tonic post a sticker? Right?
Yeah, I'd agree. That would be a really good conversation to have.
Can we
That's
have
other
another
questions.
conversation other than this? This is like
Okay.
we got guys up there white knighting him. No matter what anybody says, it's not going to change their minds. So let's just move on.
All right. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, let's move on. Leave Tonic alone. He's my friend, says Jason Goddard. What has he ever done for you?
No,
I'm not
let's
saying
fucking
he's-
call Tonic out for this shit. He actually does that. We can say he's done this, and there's no way that there's no wriggle room, and there's
He's
plenty of
an
shit he
psychopath.
does.
We all know he's a fucking little
You
idiot.
got me back into
We all
gaming.
know he's an
He's
asshole.
a fucking psychopath. He made
Yeah,
me cry. He made me cry, and then he
What are
made a
we
mockery
talking
out of it. He
Yeah,
has
what
more
are we talking about?
years.
We're talking about Tonic, who is the biggest fucking dumbass, shit for brains, that basically has no other thing to put on the internet than shit that he can make about other people. Move on from this fucking kid. Let
Yeah,
this
let's ignore him.
fucking-
Everybody in chat,
Yeah.
ignore him, including you, Shiva
Fucking
and
ignore him.
Jason. If you don't, you're going to have to adhere to my list that I will be putting out.
I mean, can I off is the direction in which I
No,
would like you
shut
to
the fuck
fuck
up.
is my response to that.
No, shut the
I
fuck
mean,
up.
you could say
Go
off
away.
yourself like how Tonic did to me.
Yeah.
No. Just off
Oh.
is the direction in which I wish you to fuck.
Bye
Oh,
bye.
really? Because I'm still hard to be friends with.
Bye bye, shit.
No, just because I'm
Sheba, are you
What's
drinking?
this list? Let's see this list. Come on, let's
Are
see
you
it.
drinking yet, Sheba?
No, I'm
Not
gonna,
your list, Brian.
I'm gonna make it an ordeal of it.
Are you drinking it? Yeah. Are you?
You're
Oh,
going to make a
hell no.
whole deal out of it.
Nope.
You sound like you might have had a couple of drinks already.
See ya
But
forever.
Brian, when did I stop drinking?
that's what I'm saying. Obviously, you haven't stopped. You haven't stopped since last night, probably. But
Oh, fucking idiot.
have you ever been anything but a fucking lousy drunk?
Do you know what a loaded question is?
Brian,
I don't know.
it's just not.
It's like, hey, how often do you beat your wife? Type of
Well,
thing.
that
You know?
was going to be my next.
Yeah, when did you stop beating your
How
wife?
often
Yeah.
does he beat his husband? But
Oh, so Golden Eyes had the sticker says La La Land. Thank you for clearing
Yeah,
it
but it
up.
wasn't. No. The
not-
sticker
that's
was
not-
posted in Golden server, apparently by
blame her.
Tonic, and it wasn't a sticker. It was a GIF,
He's a
apparently.
mean ass. We could blame
Fucking
her.
like this place is like a game of. I'm not going to use the phrase because it's racist. What's the game? What's the name of the game? The non-racist name of the game where what someone says changes as it passes from person to person.
A telephone or operator?
No, something whispers.
a Shiva panel.
All right, never mind. It's an
It's when you fuck
aphorism.
up the story.
You're so racist.
So many different people.
No, it's because like in England, there's a thing called Chinese whispers, which is this concept that you whisper something in someone's ear, and then they kind of whisper it in the next person's ear, and by the time you get to the last person, it's generally changed.
Yeah.
But the name
That's
is viewed
what I
as
just
being
said. Oh my God.
racist.
Yeah.
Kind of like talking about Tonic. By the time it happens, and then by the time it goes through all you white knights and gets back onto someone's panel, it's like, what the fuck? Is this the same thing that I just watched? Pretty much the same. Wow. Funny you should bring that up.
I get feelings about people, and there's certain people I don't get a feeling about, and this is one of them.
Yeah. I mean, what surprises me is STL and Jason. I mean, you guys are nice people. You got
Yeah.
a white knighting flame. I mean, it's not, Sheba, I mean, he has a hard time finding friends, and I guess he considers
He's just trying to fit in, Brian. That's all he's doing. We can't blame him for that.
Hey, look, I
It's a normal
told
thing to
Tonic-
do.
I told Tonic the DM, look, I said, you should apologize for that. And
See,
Oh, you're in his server?
Yeah, hold on.
Whatever.
Let me say
no, I'm not
something.
in his server. It was a DM. He DM'd me. Because
Oh, you
that's
DM him. Oh my gosh, it's even worse.
Whether you
what do you mean? Yes, and I tell him that he should apologize. I mean, what's wrong with that?
Well,
Is-
you
is
should
at least
apologize
you
to me
tell
for
me.
like 1,000 things. I'll write a list, STL. You want to
right.
hear it? I already have.
Maybe be more realistic. Maybe 5 things, Shelly.
What have I done to him, Shiva? That's the fucking
No,
question.
that's not. No, the list of
don't
5 things that you want
care.
him to apologize
You
for.
don't care. He's a little
don't-
shit, dude. And
Oh, he can
touches
be,
women
yeah.
inappropriately.
Allegedly.
Well, he did one. The other one, it's allegedly.
What do you mean he did the one? What?
He did his ex.
Were you there?
No, she said it though.
So allegedly, yeah, it's still an allegation. It's still allegedly,
I mean, like the
unless it's been proven in a court of law.
I believe her.
And this is just for you looking out for your channel. You should like make frequent use of the word allegedly,
If she was looking
just for
out-
your own,
Yeah.
just to cover your own back,
Yeah.
Shelley.
Right. Thanks for pointing that out. Why don't you just go ahead and just give everybody a free pass to fuck with me? Good going, Shiva. Good going.
What do you mean? What are you talking
Well,
about?
make sure you say that often. Don't tell me that.
Why? Why? It's a useful. Is that not a useful thing to tell you?
Because now you're
I
giving
mean-
people ideas.
No.
Sorry, STL. Am I missing something?
No, she is.
Most
It's actually
people.
what you need to do is for legal reasons. That's why you hear news reporters on the news. It's like the suspect, or they'll call them the alleged this, or there's a reason why they say that.
Well,
I bet you.
he's an alleged rapist. He
That's
allegedly
better.
raped
Yes.
Yeah.
her.
Okay.
He
Yeah. I mean,
allegedly
that-
raped her.
No, I'm going to tell you. I bet you dollars for donuts that he raped her.
You can't. You got to say allegedly, Brian.
No, I ain't gonna fucking use allegedly. I'm telling you, I would bet you.
You're on my panel.
I'm not. When I say I bet, it's not saying that I know absolutely he did it. I'm telling you, I'll bet you dollars to donuts that he did it. Pretty
Okay.
simple.
I think allegedly he violated her in some way that made her feel uncomfortable for her to leave. So I
Isn't that
really
what they
do
call
believe
rape? Isn't that kind of the definition of rape?
that. It's a sexual assault. Yeah.
Okay,
I love
sexual
it when
assault,
he.
rape,
Yeah. Mhm.
6 of one, half a dozen with other glass half full, half empty. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah. Well, he's half empty
Who's
because
eating?
he's a schmuck.
Who's eating?
Oh,
I
me,
thought
sorry.
you were doing that with your feet, Brian.
STL, you should bring enough for all of us
All right.
next time. Thank you.
STL, you just have way too much friendliness going on between you and Tonic. It just he's like.
Oh my
dirty,
God,
dirty
have you seen
talk
these
about
two
you.
going at each other? Shelley, come on. You keep accusing
Can you do
people
it in
of buddying up to Tonic who aren't
Can you
buddying
do
up to
it
Tonic.
in public, Shiva? Can you do it in public?
I've done it in public several times, and STL's done it in public several times as well.
Can you dogpile him in public? Can you
Why
What do
not?
you mean,
Yes.
dog?
virtually
I can dogpile in
crucify him?
public.
Can
One
you
fish, two fish.
Shut up, STL. Can you virtually, publicly crucify him?
Yes, if I really wanted to, sure.
Okay, get that going, STL. I would.
Why? Why, Shelley? Why, Shelley? Why should we give in to your spite? Why is your spite? Why should your spite be capitulated to?
Learn a fucking lesson. It's called justice, sons
Yeah.
of bitches.
Justice. If you want justice, go to a fucking court.
If I
That's what
want
they're
justice,
for.
I'll go
Listen,
get a
Shelley,
baseball
here's my
bat.
thought
Vote.
on the whole
Vote.
alleged sexual assault thing. That
Yeah,
should be
alleged.
between him, the victim, or Huck, in this case, and the authorities. I mean, at this point,
I think we all should talk about it.
Authority
I think
check.
we all should talk about it.
we
Yeah,
should not all talk about it.
Brian's being sarcastic,
Yeah.
aren't you?
What's that?
Are you being sarcastic right now, Brian?
No.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, he doesn't want to.
I mean, this is like turning into another Josh and hot tow truck gal or whatever, and like this hotel incident. I mean, it's starting to turn into that, like where people are picking sides and people that weren't even there are making like just lit
Yeah.
Tonic and
I'm
Huck
glad-
and
I'm
the
glad
authorities
you-
do
I'm
whatever.
glad you were the one who
let's
made the connection between the two. I mean,
I'm actually really keen to hear Brian's take on Ian Gate.
being what?
Ian Gate, Brian.
Being what? Say in English.
Ian Gate.
Ian Gate. What's Ian Gate?
Hey, bedtime.
Tonic and the Hurricane.
Oh,
10 hours.
him on the roof. That's what. Oh, yeah, right. He was so friggin' far north by that time. He was in a shelter somewhere. That's bullshit. Tonic sitting.
So
on
the whole
roof.
thing was a lie.
Absolutely.
He was in a shelter.
100%. 100%.
It was a scam for him to scam money. He got how many thousands of dollars in his bank account? You guys are fucking ignorant. You guys are ignorant to give somebody like him money. I mean, he's
Simpleton.
screwing people,
Hang
How many
on,
times
hang
has
on, Brian.
Chili done something?
Simpleton, I know nothing about Chili de Castro. I know nothing about him, to be honest with you.
Hit the space bar, ma'am.
Chili's
Hit the
a
space
good
bar,
guy.
ma'am.
Leave him alone.
Ma'am. Hit the space bar, ma'am.
No.
That's my favorite Chili quote. That was the quote that convinced me that he was a comic genius.
Is he the one who says the time is 8:32 p.m.?
No.
All right.
No, he's
So
not.
it's been known since day one that Penguin, the reason why she has so much beef with these people is because of that exact fucking picture. So for Tonic to say he didn't know about it is a fucking lie, because that was the whole reason why there was like a 10-hour stream on Rada's channel one night.
So how can we silence him, Yoda?
Well, I don't go to his channel.
Shiva, can
Aren't you an
silence
American?
Tonic? Make him shut the fuck up.
Aren't you an American, Shelley?
Can you do that, Shiva? This is an
Aren't you an American, Shelley? Don't
Whoa,
Americans have the
first
freedom of
word,
expression?
word.
What about freedom of expression?
This is an
First
exception,
Amendment.
I just said.
Oh, you have freedom, but there are ramifications for that. So
Yeah, but he's an American, Brian.
yeah,
I think you should sort this out amongst yourselves. I think you Americans should sort it out.
but there's ramifications. If you
I mean,
Are you
what
saying
if
you're
he
gonna
didn't have
leave?
a tongue, Shiva? What if he
then
didn't have a
there's
tongue?
ramifications.
You know what I mean?
There's no such thing as
What if he didn't have a tongue?
Yeah.
There's no such thing.
Are
as
you
free-
suggesting that someone remove his tongue?
Oh, that's a pretty good idea.
Allegedly.
No, I'm not. No, is that?
No.
No, you don't use allegedly when talking about yourself, Shelley.
No, I think you came up with a pretty good idea. Remove his tongue.
Why not? All right.
Because presumably you were there and you know what happened.
Precisely. Yoda, so you're saying that Tonic indeed knew what he was doing when he placed that photo up.
Oh yeah, there's no doubt about it, because that was the whole reason why Penguin is in this community, is because she talked about that fucking picture. And Tonic went and talked about it for like 2 weeks straight, maybe a month straight. Back in May, June, back in that time frame, he was just all over Penguin about that picture. So for him to say he didn't fucking know, that's a fucking lie. And Corrosive, let's see the receipt that you actually obtained those 911 calls from whatever county, Lee County, Florida, or Fort Myers
That's a
Police
good point.
Department. Let's see the fucking receipt that those are actual, real fucking 911 calls, not some splice together
opposed to-
bullshit that Bird would do.
Objection.
Yeah,
Lily.
because Corrosive is well known for splicing together audio, isn't he?
A lot of people are.
But Corrosive especially.
Well, Corrosive never shows audio or never shows clips, so it's
Yeah.
odd that he is doing it.
I wouldn't believe
It's because he splices it together. I'm with you, Yota.
He's got
All the
something
way
to
on
prove.
this. It's dodgy that he never shows you the waveforms.
Shiva, if
And
you
you
heard
can
these
with
phone calls,
audacity.
you would
You can
laugh
with
your fucking
audacity.
ass off.
Hey, one at a time. Don't start that.
Shiva,
Like-
have you
like-
heard the phone calls?
No, I haven't. But I'd
you would
I'd
laugh
be
your
very.
ass off. You would laugh,
I'd be
laugh
very-
your ass off.
Would I? Is it somebody in distress? Because I generally don't find
No,
that
no,
amusing.
you can't
No.
tell. You can't tell. There's just a bunch of beeps going over it.
No, if you
Oh, right.
listen, like if here's my take on it. Like if you listen to, what is it, Andrew's stream? It's still up. Andrew plays something from this rescue organization, and
I'm
he's playing
listening.
phone calls, right? And one of them is like the rescue guy, a supposed rescue guy, was like, "Hey man, I'm not even in the area, man. You know, I got out of there." And I was like, "What?" And then he said, "Oh, sorry, let me wrong call." I'm like, "What
That's
the fuck is going
unprofessional.
on?" And no, it seems a little awkward and weird to me. Like I don't know. That's just my personal. It's not like, hey, I got, this
Very
is proof
staged.
of something. It seems sketchy.
I don't like
and that
liars
was-
like that. You know,
that was
and I got,
Tonic.
Shiva, I got something
That
to
was
say.
Andrew
to,
presenting phone calls. There was like him in this rescue service or rescue
course,
company or
Andrew.
whatever.
They
Yeah.
never said search and rescue either.
I can't remember. I think they did, but
No,
I
not when
I
they
have to
answered
listen
the
again.
phone.
I think we need
Yeah,
to
you
convene
might
a
be right,
grand
Doug.
jury to settle this
Toyota.
matter.
I think
Can we
so.
convene a
Talking
grand jury to see if Tonic
really
needs to
say that.
face arraignment?
That sounds good.
Well,
I mean,
got
because
something-
anyone can form a grand jury, right?
We need full
Legally.
convictions here.
Yeah, we
No,
do.
you need what do you need to form a grand
Evidence.
jury in the States? No, you just need a certain number of people, I think.
And I told, you need 12 people on a jury. Typically, there may be 16 in some cases, but I think it's at least 12.
Probably.
Like Shelley, I think you need to get on this. Shelley, Yota.
Oh, I'm
I
already
was going to
getting
also
it.
suggest Brian, but he's an
I'm already-
idiot, so don't
Yeah, I
use
want to
Brian.
go. Yeah,
No, you're an idiot, Brian. You'll just
be
fuck it
on it.
up. But
I-
no,
absolutely, I'll be on
right,
it.
but you should definitely convene a grand jury, and then, and then what would you need to subpoena Tonic to appear
Put
before the
Chamber
Yes,
grand
on it.
we
jury?
need
Drunk,
to.
and
We
we
need to
go
have
on it.
everybody come up and express their grievances. And the
No,
grand
that's
jury
not.
will
No, that's
decide
not what a
whether or
grand
not-
jury is for. A grand jury is just to see if someone should face trial.
Yeah, it'd be funny as hell to hear you drunk on it.
No, I want
Well, like-
witnesses.
It's not going to be like it is right now. So that's.
I mean, all right. So, I mean, you got you two. Who else would be on the grand jury? Do Do you think would we
I still don't
do a
choose.
random?
Sure.
Blue Ivy would be good.
Would we do a random poll, like pulling from the community, or would it be a biased grand jury?
No, we'd be biased, absolutely.
Hand selected.
Yeah.
You got to realize where we're at, Shiva. It's going to be very biased.
Yeah, we split.
Yeah, we're gonna load that jury right up.
We're gonna.
Like, you're going to have
annihilate
people
Tonic.
that are logical, and you're going to have people that aren't logical.
We're gonna have Ruru and Shelly who are gonna be the ones to control everything.
No, I'm the judge.
Shelley.
I already said that.
Shelley, would you
I'm telling
agree?
2024. Remember, Shelly and Ruru.
Okay, Shiva,
Shelley.
it's your turn.
Would you agree that generally something lies at the root of every conflict that you have?
Yeah, and I have
Okay.
a part in everything too. So
I agree.
Then I think we really need to talk about things.
yeah, I really think you should fuck off. I'm just kidding.
Exactly. Oh my God, you've never said such wiser words.
Did Shelley just kick herself by
She
mistake?
rage quit it. Yeah.
She hit the wrong button, Shelly.
I fucked off.
Wrong one fucked off. Well, he's always been a fuck up.
So, we can change topic slightly. It's kind of still based on this hurricane thing, but I want to.
Yeah, and I just want to say something about Tonic. Tonic, you know, if he starts nothing, then there won't be nothing. And that's exactly coming from Joe Cool. Ha ha ha! You got
Don't
my
start
attention.
shit, and I won't give you shit.
That's right. And I'm not a bully, Blue Ivy. Fuck off. Okay.
I am whenever I can be. Absolutely right.
I think Blue Ivy's a bully.
I know so.
Like I run rampant over Shiva all the time. He gets drunk, comes on my panel, I fucking run rampant all over him. He sounds like an idiot.
You run circles around him.
Have you ever gotten drunk, Brian?
I love little boys, he says. I love little boys.
What the fuck?
Oh yeah, no, you should make that stream public, Brian. Oh, he's gone.
Yeah, that was inappropriate. I had to let
Yeah,
him
what
go.
the hell is he talking like that for?
So there was a time when I got drunk, and then he started asking me, and I went onto his panel, and he knew I was drunk before I went onto his panel, and then he started with this really weird line of questioning, and so the line of questioning, I think the first one was, "Do I like lady boys?" Like you'd get in Thailand.
Right,
And I was
yeah.
like, no, I don't like lady boys. And then he was saying, well, you're not gay then, because lady boys have dicks. And
It's so fucking gross and wrong.
and then he asked me. Now let me see if I can.
Sorry,
remember
Brian. I
the
like you
exact
lots, but I
wording.
didn't like that line of questioning.
He asked me if I masturbated to boys under 12 or over 12.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Man, why is he even talking like that? I mean, it's gross.
That sounds like
Because I
something
was
Tonic
drunk,
would say.
and he thought he'd be able to kind of like trap me with loaded questions because he thinks I'm an idiot. Even drunk though, even in the state I was in, I was still able to make him look like a
I
complete
mean, but
fool.
seriously, like, why would he like say, okay, Shiva's drunk, and let me ask him these kind of weird loaded questions? And
This was right in the middle of the list drama.
I don't know what that. I think this is before my time, but still, it's weird. Like, dude,
So there was
he
like,
knows better.
when
Like, what the fuck's
Sancho-
wrong with him?
It's all my
When
fault.
Sancho was hanging out with it was Brian and Paulie and Joshua Abrams. They were all a crew. Were you hanging out with them at this point as well, Shelley? I think you might have been.
Yeah.
No, I think you were, weren't you?
Yes.
And so there was this list, which we still haven't
Oh, yeah.
fully
I
worked
remember
out who wrote the list. I think it was probably Joshua Abrams and Brian together, one or both or either of them. So and maybe Paulie as well, but I don't know. I'm much less certain about Paulie. And the list was like a list of things you should look out for if you're trying to spot a predator online. It was complete nonsense, right?
You're always like,
one of
where's the
them-
list?
One of them was never has face on Kamara. Kamara being a type of very dense wood, of course. Have you ever had your face on a piece of Kamara? Because if not,
Kamara?
it might be a predator. Kamara, Camara.
Hey,
What else?
what's
Dresses
the
up in colourful little costumes, and something about going targeting single mothers so he can invite them back to his lair.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
What does this mean, Shiva?
What's that?
I know what
Has
he
Paulie
means.
fucked off and died in a well yet?
I thought it meant FOIA'd.
No, fuck off and die in a well.
That's an
I know.
acronym.
I thought it meant for you too, but somebody was mispronouncing it, so he was mocking it.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
does
it was
Caruso have a
roundabout.
FOIA?
So the sorry,
Yeah,
Yota, just to finish this,
You're fine.
put a cap on it. So it was kind of in the air at the time with that crowd, like those sorts of accusations.
Yeah, I don't appreciate it. It's trash. I don't like it. I had to, Brian, I like you lots, but dude, that line of questioning is questionable. It's actually not appropriate. So objection sustained. Yeah, it's the truth. You know, there's enough of filth that goes around here without having to add to it. You know, the innocent kids need to stay that way, and we don't need to discuss them in a derogatory manner.
Another thing is innocent kids don't need to be weaponized.
Thank
Only
you,
the
Yoda,
innocent
for that.
ones. What about the ones that aren't innocent, Yota? Can they be weaponized?
Depends on how old they are.
Does
If they're
anybody have
17, I mean,
any-
when they're shithead.
Like
I don't
I mean, it's funny that that's an appeal to emotion when you put the word innocent in front of the word children or kids. It's an appeal to emotion. Why not just say kids don't need to be used as weapons? Their innocence
Oh, because
or
we're
otherwise is
accentuating
irrelevant.
the importance of being a child and their, you know, additions that come with it.
Their innocence. Tell me, Yota, you're not living in a Victorian chocolate box painting, are you?
No.
Was that one of the things on the list?
No, but the Victorians had some very queer ideas about the innocence of children.
Clear or queer?
Queer, odd, strange.
Gay?
No, he defined what he meant by queer.
There's other definitions
Yeah,
of
but
it.
he-
and it can
he-
all
he
be lumped
defined-
together.
He defined.
Right.
Yeah, queer, odd, strange.
Shelly, you were an English teacher, weren't you?
I'm trying to be jokey, Yoda.
Okay.
Yeah,
Obviously.
Yota. Yeah,
Like, I
Yota.
don't
Get
know
with the
words.
program, Yota. Oh, Yota, have you heard my impression of you?
No, let's
Oh,
hear
do
it.
it, do it. Sheila.
Would you like to? Would you like to hear it?
Let's hear it.
Yeah, snap on.
Okay. My name is Yoda. I got some hammers.
Damn.
It's pretty loud.
I would like to hear that in a full stream.
You guys should do a stream together.
Like Shiva,
Mine
you
is
need to use my
that- no, that's
avatar,
Batman.
my name, and go on a stream and just play as me.
I want you, Yoda.
You
I want
want
you
me
to
to
play.
use your avatar and your name and play as you.
I
Hammers.
just-
Yoda, you play as Shiva, and then Shiva's gonna play you. So you're gonna have to do a
Yes.
Shiva impression, Yoda.
Got some mighty fine screwdrivers.
News to England is actually firing back about what just happened. He said Shiva was the one who brought up the topic when I came on panel. He started the topic. So
Shiva was the one that brought up the topic.
I don't.
Or what?
Oh yeah, he brought it up that you had said it to him prior. Okay. Yeah, he said he would never go back in voice, and GD, he is probably back in voice. Yet
Oh, right,
again.
no, I think he's no. I think he left out the word bird in that. I think the word bird was meant to appear in that comment somewhere.
Oh gosh.
But I mean, you know, I wasn't there, although there may have been somebody who was part of that conversation. Isn't that right, Yota?
Mm-hmm.
That was a joke.
I really wasn't paying attention. I was reading something.
Well,
That was a joke.
you know. So,
Oh,
Shiva,
wait a
I
minute.
would have-
Wait a minute. Hang on. There's a
Whoa.
counter comment from Wilma Dickfit, Shelley.
yeah, and then he brought up the topic. He said, "Uh-oh."
Uh-oh.
Oopsie. Oof.
I wasn't. Yeah, apparently there was
Yeah.
a conversation panel that Tonic was on with Bird, and others.
I see. Are you a friend of Bill's and Bob's? Shiva.
I don't know. I don't understand the question.
Okay.
Who's Bill?
They're the founders of Alcoholics Anonymous.
No, I'm not friends with that individual.
Gotcha. Can I just bring up a topic? You might want to think twice about white knighting for anybody in this community. Let people stand on their own 2 feet. Shiva, STL, Yoda. Does it make you feel good to swoop in and save their ass?
I
mean-
don't think I'm doing that per se. I'm just
No.
saying that, I'm just giving my
Per
opinion.
se?
And I
What does
also
that
offered some
mean?
advice, like advice with Tonic with this
But
photo.
wait, what does per se mean?
In and of itself.
Okay.
So
You
like
have
with
to
this
think
photo,
so?
if this was me, if I was in Tonic's shoes, I would say, yeah, that is, that is fucked up that this image was used and I posted it. Sorry, that's your family member, and I can see why you're upset. I'm sorry I posted that, and that's it. If he honestly didn't know what that was, but now knowing he knows what it is, apologize for it and move on. Do the right thing.
Yeah.
And for the record, like having had some time to turn the matter over in my mind, because sometimes I need a little bit of time. I actually don't believe him when he says that he didn't know what that image was.
Yeah, I mean,
I think he was probably fully aware. Next time I see him, I'm gonna have that conversation with him.
I mean,
Well, that's the
look,
reason why
it's-
Penguin's in the community is because of that
Well, look,
image.
it's a photo of Penguin in somebody else in the photo, so you can clearly see it's Penguin and somebody else with somebody's face over the top of it. So it's like, okay, that's strange in a way. Like, why is someone's face over the top of someone's face with Penguin? Like so I'm to assume that it's someone like a family member or a personal photo, or something to that effect. Like, why are people doing that? I'm not claiming that Tonic created this photo, but Tonic did post it, and just say, yeah, that's fucked up that I didn't know what it was, but I posted it and I apologize for doing it now knowing what it is.
When you say that's fucked up, like what standards are you applying? Are you applying real life standards, or are you applying the standards of this community? Because by the standards of this community, it's fairly normal behavior.
Right. I'm saying do the right thing. Like, hey, I want to have respect for not talking about people's family members, children, etc. And if, indeed now knowing it's Penguin's, child, like, even though you can't identify the child, just admit to what it is. It's just like, yeah, that's messed up that I did post that, and just apologize for doing it. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with doing the right thing? Instead of like, well, Penguin's this and this person did that. Like, just stop. We need to stop doing that.
Well, we all know I have
You
a
might
felony
think,
STL, and that's so relevant.
You risk
You should apologize
ostracization
for
from the
being a
group when you do that.
A
That's
felony.
the issue.
Well, do the right thing. Maybe you need to lead by example and say, hey, look, this is what I stand for. And I don't agree with people using images of each other's family member. And I feel that this was wrong for me to do it. And what's wrong with doing that?
Because he doesn't mean it. He doesn't mean it.
He doesn't mean what?
He doesn't mean it when he apologizes. There's no feelings
Not
behind
all
it.
of the time, no, but sometimes he does.
I think saying sorry is a
He doesn't mean it all of the time when he's saying that
He has
he
no
wants to do
empathy.
something other than drama, but sometimes he does mean it.
He has no empathy. He's just like Andrew.
He doesn't always mean
In the
it when he
pod.
says he actually quite likes STL and Paige, but sometimes he does mean it.
Well, he likes the
Yeah.
money he may get from them or the waffles. Tonic's the type of guy who looks at people.
So,
and
do
is
you
like,
want to
"What's in it
talk
for
about
me?"
this panel that GD raised? I mean, I didn't mention your name, but he's
What's your favorite color,
explicitly
Shiva?
mentioned you, STL. What's my favorite color?
Mm-hmm.
It depends on my mood.
Like a mood ring, like how it like changes according to your mood and stuff like that.
No.
Whatever.
Yeah, I mean, I appreciate colors differently depending on the sort of mood that I'm in. I mean, I suppose if you were just to ask me for a blanket response, green, maybe, like a deep emerald green.
Oh, I can't find that list that I made of all the fucked up things that Tonic did to me.
You got a list?
Yeah, but you're wasting your time. I mean, I'm just
Yeah,
telling
you are
you.
wasting your time.
Oh, I can't find it anywhere.
And why do people go into like such despair trying to get apologies from people?
Well, eventually,
Yeah,
you know you're not going to get one
Here
from
it
that
is.
person, and
Here it
then
is.
you can choose not to interact with them anymore. You know?
I got it.
Well, I see people. I don't go looking for apologies, but I see other people that are really like bent up on looking for some apologies.
Look, when Paulie did that thing with that whole video
Yeah.
with Paige and shit, or no, and then he
The one that
this
didn't
was his last
exist.
stream, and he called her a name, right? He called her a whore or whatever. So I went on the panel and I said, dude, what? I just came back. I was like at the store or something, and Paige was upset. I'm like, what happened? And then I rewound and I listened to it. I'm like, what the fuck? And I went on the panel and says, dude, what's wrong with you? Why would you do that? And he made excuses, this and that. And I said, no, come on. I go, don't you see that what you did was shitty and not right? And he did apologize. Like, it took him a while. Like he put up a fight, and most people that are like don't want to apologize, they're gonna make excuses for their behavior and try to weasel out of it in a way. But if you pin them down, you can get an apology out of them. I think that's something, right? You get them to recognize. Yes,
Don't
it
you
is.
remember when
Shelly, it is because
you gotta listen to this real quick.
But hold on, I'm almost done. So my point is, if you can get someone that doesn't like just throw out apologies often to apologize and recognize what they did was fucked up or wrong, that's important.
He's not like us. He doesn't have remorse. He doesn't have a conscience, and he doesn't have empathy, STL. I've noticed that about him, and I have studied him for 2 years.
I'm not disagreeing
not
with
allegedly.
you on that. I'm not
Yeah,
disagreeing
because
with
you
you.
want so bad for him to be good. You want it so fucking bad, STL.
I want
not
bad.
gonna happen.
I want it bad that a lot of people to be good, or everybody for that fact.
Yeah,
I don't like.
He's an exception.
Surely
though.
we shouldn't
Oh,
want
yeah.
him to be bad. You're not suggesting that we should want him to be bad.
No, but you can accept that he's bad. He's evil. You can just accept it. Stop trying to make him into a good
That's
person.
hard for me to do.
What do you mean
with everybody?
evil?
That's hard for me to
Because
say.
you have
That
blinders
seems
on.
a very
STL.
religious
It's
viewpoint.
not, I don't have blinders on. I don't. I
Look at
believe
your
that.
rosy glasses. I don't get what
No,
you're
I'm
doing.
not. I can admit that these
Yoda.
people do bad shit and they do shitty things.
How can you be, given the shit that Tonic puts Paige and STL through, how can you accuse STL of having rose-colored glasses when
Because
it
his
comes to
heart
Tonic?
is bigger than the two of them combined. I'm talking about Paige and Tonic. Paige has a big heart, but STL has a bigger heart. Just saying.
Well, that's a good thing, isn't it?
Yeah, because somebody
Don't we
needs
need
to
more
go
people with
to the
big hearts in
polling
this
side.
community?
I like Paige.
Shouldn't that be encouraged? Shouldn't that be encouraged?
You know what should be encouraged? This list that I have about all the things Tonic
Come on then,
did.
let's hear this list. Have you found it yet?
Yep.
Do you
Go on
think?
then,
Do you
what's
think?
the first?
Do you think that Tonic will admit or apologize for anything's on this list before you read them off? How about?
Mm-mm. No,
Okay.
it's probably
STL
not
needs
even
to
working.
STL needs to work on his radical acceptance skills.
What do you mean?
Radical acceptance is when you like stop fighting and stop responding with certain behaviors and you change it.
Yep.
Is that what you practice, Yota? Radical acceptance?
Oh, yeah. You have to. You kind of have to.
Is that combined with
let your
radical
ego
honesty
go?
as
You
well?
have to let your ego go when you're doing things like radical acceptance.
So does that include radical honesty?
I don't think I have a problem with that at all. I don't think
I think you try to see too much into the good in people.
I do
doesn't
that.
have it. Yeah, he doesn't fucking have it, STL. Let me tell you firsthand. You want to hear the list? It's long. It's a long fucking list.
Can you give us the 5 most important?
He owes me a lot of money over this list.
How much money?
$5,000.
$5,000. Is that reparations?
$5K. Is that okay?
Are you going to sue him?
He never exercises.
No, but that's irrelevant as to whether you're going to litigate.
All right. No. So the first thing is...
So is that no, you're not going to sue?
No.
Okay.
Penguin, I cleared it up. Tonic knew. Like that's the whole reason why you're here. Is because
I don't think you're going to get him to apologize or admit that part.
Look who's here, Mr. Cindy Hitler.
Mr. What the fuck is that about?
I love it.
Oh,
I mean, I actually don't. I mean, it's kind of funny, but because it's incongruous and shocking, that's why it's funny.
So inappropriate.
It is, yeah.
God.
My word.
Yeah, Penguin says thank you, Yoda. You see,
where's the picture of Cindy with the as Kim Jong Un or Kim Jong Il? One of the two.
Where's the proof?
Where's that meme at?
So has Cindy left again
already?
Yes.
Well, she was leaving today. She said
stream today was pretty.
She got dogpiled on her own stream.
She got.
I went to bed when that stream was still going on.
She started her new channel. This is like her second live stream on her brand new channel.
She shut down 2 channels in one day.
During the live stream, she actually bought StreamYard so she can have more people on her panel and have an overlay because she was afraid the people that she was letting on her panel was going to porn bomb her. So she's paid $25 so she can get an overlay and have more than 6 people.
I only paid $10 a month.
Accounts does she have? She's paid for StreamYard several times. I feel bad for Mark. He's working, and she's just buying StreamYards just to log in.
But Yoda, she can cancel those out anytime. And then when you cancel, they say, "Oh, wait, would you like this $10 account?"
How many times do you think Cindy did that?
You just point it to a different channel.
I want to speak before you talk about a different channel.
I'm talking about StreamYard.
I am too.
You don't need to give it up because you can just give it a new destination.
Do you realize what you're saying right now?
Yes.
Okay. So when I did cut mine off, they said, "Oh, would you like to stay for $10 a month?" And the only difference is that I have StreamYard in the upper right-hand corner. It's not even the duck. That's the only difference. I have everything else, including
Right, so
10
you
people.
chose to remain, for the extra cheap package, which they offer you when you say, "That's it, I'm leaving." Yeah?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. But you don't, if you say if you've got a StreamYard account and you delete your channel, you still have the StreamYard account. You can just point it to a different destination.
Yeah, that's the thing that Cindy doesn't realize, I believe.
Cindy doesn't realize a lot.
I think she makes a new StreamYard for every new YouTube channel.
I think Cindy realizes her own Buddha nature.
No. I don't think she has that in her. She's too feisty.
Everyone has it in them, Shelley. Even you.
Obviously.
I bet Cindy has a Nigerian boyfriend.
She has a husband.
But still, she's
Is he
probably one of those
Nigerian?
ladies that has all these African boyfriends on
That's
her
racist.
Facebook.
You know, I think that she was hitting on Tonic, and they might actually go away for a winter vacation.
You
I
think
heard
Cindy
about
was hitting
that.
on Tonic?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Did you hear about that, Shiva? It was the
No, tell me
She's
more.
He goes
gonna
from
be going
Hawk
to
to Cindy
Colorado,
now.
go skiing. She's gonna
Is
suddenly
this-
be able to do that.
I'm glad to see that your panels are as crazy as ever, Shelley. All right, let's hear about how Cindy was hitting on Tonic then.
well,
Oh, Cindy was chumming it up. It seemed like they were both kind of exchanging glances through the
she was
virtual
like, "Do you
media.
want some Dr. Pepper, Tonic?"
So you're saying that Tonic
He's grabbing him in
fancies
hip-hop.
Cindy? Do you think
Oh.
Tonic fancies Cindy?
Oh,
they quite
definitely.
fancy
Tonic
each other.
mistakes Cindy as his ex-wife.
Oh,
Yeah,
my God.
he,
Was Tonic married?
Exactly. He's starting to say his ex-wife now when he refers to his ex-girlfriend for shock value.
really? I thought he was married.
No, if you listen to Sarah, she says no, they weren't married.
She also said that his mom was dead.
Well, you gotta listen to Sarah. Sarah's the honest one.
That's who I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're going to tell your
Are
girlfriend.
you in communication
Yeah.
with Sarah Yota?
I just know from the one conversation she had with Rick Rude where she wasn't under any
Influence.
influence or
My name is
intimidation.
Yoda Berg, and I got some monkey wrenches, tree fitty.
See how he deflects from you talking about Tonic?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, it occurred to me it had been a while since we've been talking about Tonic for the last 400 fucking years, it seems,
Just
on
give
this
him
panel.
his
It is in the
30
stream
days.
title, to be fair.
Yes, I suppose.
We'll dedicate the month
Hashtag
of October to
Tonic.
Tonic.
You know, I'm just as bad as he is.
You are, yes.
I'm,
Yeah,
Oh, I'm so
Apologize.
glad you see this now.
See, what
How are
he-
you as bad as he is?
So what he
Apologizing,
did
Chili.
was when he was in the Gigolo community, they all went after him. So he
Juggalo.
brought-
He was never in the Gigolo community. Never could be in the Gigolo community.
So when he came over here, he brought over all of his baggage of all the shit that they had done to him. So he started to do it to us. And now I'm doing it back. So do I feel happy about that? Not particularly, because I don't want to stoop down to his low, disgusting, trashy, sandy,
Then don't.
manure level.
Cat piss. Smelling.
Mhm.
Yeah,
he-
don't.
Don't do it.
Yeah, as soon as you
Different
see a
pet-
psychopath, you run. You just run away. from it.
Shall I talk as if I was a Geordie from now on? Would you be able to understand what I was saying to you?
I've never been to Jordan before.
No, not Jordan.
What'd you
As
say?
if I was a Geordie, somebody from the northeast of England, specifically from Newcastle upon Tyne.
Is that like a
What
chav?
room?
No, well, I mean, chavs are, you get them all over the country. They're just people who wear shiny tracksuits and live on council estates.
Is that where you met your husband? Hey, Polly.
No, I met him at work.
Yeah, why didn't Paulie come up?
Yeah, he had some funny stuff to talk about. Funny.
I mean, I doubt that, but sure, let's give it a go. Come on then, Emo Crispy.
Oh, that's
Let's see
right.
what you've got to
We
say.
have a conflict sometimes with each other, and I don't understand why. Because he's a really good guy.
Who is he?
Damn, the way you said it. I don't know why Kroos is not coming up. He only came up to
Corrosive
advertise.
went live. Corrosive went live.
He's still
Oh,
live.
it's Corrosive Live.
What a pansy!
Well, he noticed that you were live, so he probably like, oh, Shelly's live. I'm going to go live now.
He's so
I'm
jealous.
corrosive.
He's just doing what Polly did to him. You see how the cycle continues? You
Yeah, I
gotta-
see how
you
the
gotta be
cycle
better.
continues. It's all
You gotta-
Yoda's fault.
He said he had a tracker or something on you. What was he talking about?
Oh, Corrosive's, yeah, he's got this tracker on Yoda. He wants to know where Yoda's at all the time. Because Yoda's always opening up his trap about it. Me. He's always saying stuff.
He's
I
curious
say,
about
stop it,
you.
Yoda. Stop it, Yoda. Nobody listens to you, Yoda.
That's what he says too. It's so true.
No.
For no reason.
And you know, it's so funny. He says nobody listens to me, but yet he wouldn't say that if nobody listens to me. But he actually admitted that people listen to me.
Yeah, because Polly listens. See?
Yoda and Corrosive aren't they're very big rivals right now.
No. So check this out. I was looking at some past DMs from Corrosive. I have had very little DMs with Corrosive, and I was reading them. And it was back in May. I was calling him out. I'm like, you know, you're acting how Rebel's changed. So Corrosive is acting how Rebel used to act, is what I'm seeing.
See?
He's very destructive. And Corrosive, he's grooming Tonic, and he's grooming Tonic so Tonic can do his dirty work for him.
Yep.
Tonic does Corrosive's dirty work, and by Corrosive having Tonic close to him, that gives Corrosive having also Andrew on the same leash.
Yeah, he's friends with Andrew now.
I know.
Isn't that something? Isn't
That
it
means
crazy
that he's
how
been fake to me
evil
for a long time.
Well, this is, I think, just a classic example of hate bonding.
Right? And that's exactly what it is. If they weren't hating on things, would they get along? Probably not. Probably not.
Yeah, I could go back and find some DMs on all the shit that Corrosive said about Tonic and Andrew.
Oh, the things that... It's crazy how these people just become friends with each other after...
Like they just forget all of the
like
they've done to them.
Did your morals change? Did your values change?
Yeah,
Did
that's
your
what I
ethics
want to know.
change? Like,
Your
how-
standards lower.
Listen, here's what I think happens, and this is I've
Yeah,
felt victim
Corrosive
of this
left me.
too,
That's
right?
what happened.
You get sick of arguing and fighting about the same crap, and it's just like you give in. Like, so I think Corrosive's like, all right, I'm done talking about or arguing about this, and then now it's
But
like,
he's
hey,
not.
well,
It's
this is like a new
easier
thing, right? It's you, so they want, he's. And the thing is, I don't know all of the details, like why you guys are so mad at each other. To be honest, like,
It's because he's an old man. That's all it is. He's just an old cooped up man.
I don't know. I like Corrosive. I like looked up to him in a way. So I mean, I don't know.
Let me tell you this. He got tired of people going at me, and he was my friend, so it was just easier for him to side with them than for him to stick up for me. Because he was in the servers where people hated me. I was like, oh, well, did they talk about me? He goes, Shelly, they talk about you every day. I'm like, oh, that's fucked up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they be talking. They talk about you. They talk about Paige, me. Sometimes, it's just whoever that they don't like. And I seen them go, like it's like a hit list. That Shelly, Paige,
Target.
Rebel, Yoda. Well, it's just like whoever's in this list, and they'll go up and down it. And if you pay attention, it's like a radio playlist. It comes back way to the beginning. It's like, okay, and then when people jumping in, they can be like, oh yeah, they're talking about Shelly. But if you listen, man, now they're talking about Shelly again. And they'll keep going and cycling through this list for the whole show or day or whatever.
They escalate each other, I think.
Well, they feed off each other for sure. I've watched that happen personally. The one person will get so worked up, and then the other people will feed off that energy and that negative energy, and be like, yeah, and then they work each other up, and then eventually it's like everyone has pitchforks and torches.
Yeah,
I wish Polly's going live. I gotta follow the COC.
I was the one that brought up the pitchfork and torches. I remember the first time I mentioned that was when not Corrosive, but El Sancho freaked the fuck out at me because I called Cindy a bitch or something like that. Called her out on her bullshit. And then 2 weeks later, he's
Yeah.
saying shit to Cindy that was 10 times nastier than what I said to her.
I don't appreciate that.
Isn't that crazy how people just do that?
Yeah, they flip it.
Oh, another thing. El Sancho, there's $150 if you can prove Rue called you a pedophile. You keep running your fucking mouth like a fucking faggot. Let's see it.
Whoops.
Let's see the proof, you dumb fuck. Like, let's see the stream with the timestamp. Stupid bitch.
Oh my god.
I know. It's getting to the point where I'm
Like, why are you
tired of
even like
fighting.
having bets? And if
Well,
someone,
here's the thing. Isn't it fucking weird? You go into chat, and every time you see El Sancho around, he's all like, yeah, you got these people calling me a pedophile. I'm being called a pedophile. I'm just being called a pedophile all the time. That person over there, they call me a pedophile, and they won't apologize. Or that person, they let this person on their panel, and they called me a pedophile. That's all El Sancho says. It's fucking stupid.
yeah, that's dumb. It is stupid.
It's a
Because
lot
then
of
it brings
projection is what
attention to
it is.
him. And
I'm not
it's
saying. I mean, that's not I'm no way excusing for someone calling someone that for sure.
No,
Don't
nobody
get me
ever
wrong.
called him a pedophile, especially the person who he's saying called him a pedophile. He's doing a lot of
Slandering.
internalizing. And
But
also,
it's just weird. Like even like go on some crusade of victimhood of using that. I mean, I'm not like
it's weird.
it's it's just like, dude, like I don't want to be like known as the guy that people call pedophile or whatever. You know what I mean? It's
Well, that's
dumb.
what he's doing by going around by saying that person called me a pedophile. This person said I'm a pedophile. It's just stupid. It's like Tonic going around these streams, telling his story over and over about the rape and about the hurricane. It's like, are you ever going to stop? Like,
he's been to a lot of panels lately. It's like that's all he does.
yeah, and they take those panels down, so there is no like receipt of it. But there are.
Yeah, he talks too much. We should silence him.
See, that's why he needs a bunch of people around him, is because he talks too much and he blows his cover.
Yeah, but either way, it's like it's like a big like ick. Like I don't want to sit here and talk about that kind of shit in the first place. Like I don't want to do like a panel and talk about and debate like that whole topic in general because it's gross. Like
exactly, the fact that I even have to bring up what I'm bringing right now is fucking pitiful and disgusting. That somebody is actually that focused and hard up on. I don't know what they're trying to get.
Well, he needs to take the cotton out of his ears and stick it in his mouth.
Maybe you should smoke some weed.
Maybe he should shut the fuck up.
Exactly.
Do you get it, STL? Ruru thinks you do. Do you get it?
Yeah, I do. But I think El Sancho needs to like take it up with the person that said it, or just don't go on this like. I mean, I don't know. I haven't been following this whole story. I'm just going on what I just heard. If that's true, like just stop doing it. I mean, El Sancho has way more, redeeming qualities that he can use in his favor than trying to get people to like. I don't know. It's just weird. Like, just come on, man. I mean, just drop it, get over it. Let's move on.
So, just to change it, well, I just wondered, guys, what do you think? Why doesn't 10th Man ever come to my show?
Oh, 10th Man, he doesn't.
10th Man, I don't know. He hasn't been on anybody's show.
He's indisposed.
He's not around. I thought Rebel just played a video about him being on panel.
Oh yeah, you're right. He was
at
on somebody's
CFW.
Yeah, you're right.
You don't have like 20,000 subscribers. You need more clout, Shelly, to first 10th Man to come around.
Yeah, 10th Man, he's he's kind of a diva. He only shows up on certain people's panels nowadays.
He's
How
an
many
A-lister.
She have a lot?
What, CFW?
Or CFW?
I don't know.
Your twin sister?
I used to get mad about that. Now it's like nothing. Now it would make me happy. I used to get so mad. So I had such a bad ego, and now it's like deflating slowly.
She's a bigger airhead than you are, Shelly.
Am I more articulate?
What's
Like-
funny is they were both
Yes.
teachers.
Really?
Yeah.
Amanda, then go to bed. Good night. Get out of here.
Get some sleep.
Yeah, or go to Polly's.
Paulie really went live.
No, he's going to though.
Oh, okay.
You okay, Amanda? Says
How's your
Ruru.
liver, Amanda?
No, not gonna do it. Her liver might be just fine. You know, it's just not a normal question.
Oh, another thing Sancho
Would you
did.
ask that at a party? I mean, let's be civil, peoples.
So, Shelly,
Yep.
say you're on a panel, say you're running one of your very first panels, and somebody comes on your panel,
Mm.
and the reason why they come on your panel is because they want you to show an email that they knew that their name was on it. They knew that their name was on it, and they're asking you to
Yeah.
show it. And so they show the email,
Oh, yeah.
and then all of a sudden they're like, "Oh, there's my name. You just doxed me." So you're a doxer now, Shelly. What do you think of that?
Well, that's why you gotta judge, kind of prejudge people before they come up, and if they're just known trolls like AC, he's like so desperate to come up, they have an agenda. Obviously, it's called cool points. Remember
Cool
that.
points. All right.
Yeah.
Who's
You know
running the
that?
cool points game?
So basically, they win
Who's the
when they
leader?
get
Is there like
when
a
they get an
leaderboard?
attaboy from their when they get an attaboy from their friends, they win.
Hmm.
Pat on the back, they win. Oh, that was a
Yeah.
good troll.
Mhm.
You get it now?
I do get that, and I've seen that happen many times.
Yeah, well, I've seen the porn bombing room, you know, and
Mhm,
I was
me
in
too.
that server, and I was actually in the porn bombing room as well.
Yeah.
And that's another thing Tonic's done to me several times is he's porn bombing
Uh-huh.
me, and he laughs about it.
With that nasty gay Santa Claus shit?
He's retarded. I'm so sick of him. No, you don't, Polly. You better call me with that hate you got going on. I need to assist you with that. Okay.
I mean, what does he want to do? Like, have him come up here. I'll talk to him about whatever he wants to talk about.
Yeah, he's trying to get cool points from Ruru.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He's all flirting with her and shit. See?
Well, we need to leave her Amanda alone.
Mhm.
Stop it. Stop it. It's not funny. You do that on my panel. I tell you not to, and now you're being disrespectful. So I'm gonna have to drop you because I don't appreciate that.
Don't you dare.
Well, dare me.
I mean, I think there needs to be more of like people just. So what am I trying to say? So like with Amanda and this liver thing, like I talk to Amanda in DMs, and sometimes we have little conversations about things that aren't related to her liver. You know, it's like I mean, and she asked me, I'll tell her right now. Look, I don't think that
Look at
she's
her.
right for doing with the whole liver thing, but she knows that, and we don't sit there and debate it over and back and forth. I mean, just
Right.
drop it.
Look what Ruru said. Is it true they make porn out of our pictures? Is that true?
I never seen that.
STL?
I've seen that with Teresa's pictures, I think.
I seen a
fucked
meme that they put her head on like people in a porn, but you know it's like faked, like, but they just, you know, real fast Photoshop their faces on it. Like it wasn't like one of these like deep fakes. You could tell it's not, you know, it's a meme, right? But still, it's like, you know, okay, now I mean that just opens the door for more of that kind of bullshit, right? Here's your face on this guy. Oh, here's your face on that person, and it's just like a slippery slope, right?
Cool points.
Cool points.
Yeah, some people don't apologize, Amanda, because they think it's going to make them look weak, but in fact, it makes them look strong.
Amanda, people wish they could have the clout that you have, to be honest.
You don't mean that, Yoda. She doesn't have clout.
Oh, she's got clout. She's a very popular lady.
No, she's not.
I don't mean that
Not
in a
at
bad way.
all.
She's like, people are like, that
Stop
lady,
lying to her.
she's a badass. She don't
She's
give a
not.
fuck about anybody.
Don't believe him, Amanda.
She'll knock him out with a brick of $100 bills.
$100 bills, y'all.
Dollar bill, yo.
All right, I'm gonna go now.
Where are you going?
To bed. Tired.
Tired of this bullshit, right?
Yeah, I am. I sincerely, hope that all you clout chasers will.
Where's Rick Rude? Let's get a personal panel invite to Rick Rude.
There's something.
But she says she's tired. You're gonna make her do that now?
Well, let's get Ricky to wake her up.
I
How
don't
would he
really
do
have anything to say to Rick. I mean, I don't really have anything to say to anybody. Except Steph, and ask her why is she demanding to know somebody's origins.
Isn't that fucking weird? I heard that when, like, who in their right mind?
Who cared? They're just trying to oh, she's lying about being half. No, dude. Who cares?
How high do you gotta be to ask to demand somebody to prove their ethnicity? Like, are you really that high?
I mean, to be fair, like she doesn't look like she's Asian, but I mean, there may be some part of her that is from that origin. I don't know, but I'm not going to sit there and make that the whole, slap that label on somebody everywhere. That's what I see happening a lot. Oh, this person's a doctor, this person's that, this person's a real lifer, this person's that. They want to put labels on everybody, and it's like, why? Like, why does that need to happen?
It's like, say, I've known people where they have a Japanese grandmother, yet they don't look Japanese at all. I see that all the time. I see people like Hawaiians. A lot of people in this area, they're from the Pacific Islands, so they look just like, well, they're not full-blood Pacific Islanders, but they have it in them. They don't look anything like a Pacific Islander, but they do have their bloodlines. And they are like 25%. They just picked up the traits from the other side.
And I hear it time and time again that people are like, Shelly, you don't look black, And I'm like, well, it's a culture. It's not a color. So
it's a mindset.
Exactly. Although there was one person who did say to me at an old job, he's like, when I first met you, I thought you were black. That's only one person, out of billions that I've met. Booty Ward, what's up? Yeah, but I mean, if somebody says if they volunteer information about themselves, who are we to say they're lying? Who are we to say besides somebody who is seeking drama from her? And I think it's okay that she shared that.
I'm full-blooded Antarctican.
No, you're not. But I don't. Oh, wait, yes, you are, because you said it.
Exactly.
Dang, Magic, did you run out of space?
Do you know there's no Eskimo restaurants?
Really?
Really?
Yeah, I think of the same stream I saw you do about someone being missing. Interview the family.
Someone should open a Eskimo restaurant.
I don't know if that would be they have laws, Like you have to keep food at a certain temperature, and there's certain foods that they can't serve even.
Yeah, she wants a DNA test because she's so entitled.
You better get right on that.
What does Paige say? What would Paige say about that? She would probably laugh her ass off.
Yeah, I'd laugh.
Paige is nice.
Yeah.
You
Which
like
is tough
Paige.
too.
You like her.
I
You
like her a
love
lot.
Paige
I do.
a lot.
She's wonderful.
Yeah, we like Paige. We like Paige.
Can you highlight Penguin's comment?
Yeah. All right. I'll take a DNA test for Steph when she takes
A supervised drug test. Supervised drug
Oh
test.
man, that's stupid funny.
Oh, no, like, there's-
no, you're just doxing somebody. Like, don't do that. What the fuck you doing, dude?
So can you highlight? And actually, you don't have to highlight the comment, but Freeside, he says something about Paige, and earlier he said I'm a misogynist.
Yeah, I actually timed him out, and now I'm going to block him.
But you see how he calls me a misogynist, but he says shit like that.
I guess I didn't know what that word meant.
Like, I'm not talking about people's vaginas.
Like, I don't know what that means. To be honest with you, I've heard it a million times, but I've never looked it up. And I don't use it in sentences. So now I'm going to. I don't know everything. A person
Google
who
that
this
word,
despises or is
lollipop.
strongly prejudiced against women. Oh, okay. Yeah. I knew that. That's AC. AC is a misogynist.
He's
He
more
yells
just
at
that.
women, and it's not just me. It's other women. I just can't remember who, but there are. And
He ain't gonna yell at me like that. That's for goddamn sure.
Oh, a lie I recently heard was they said that they called Paige's ex-husband or something like that, and they said that they didn't.
No,
well,
they
they
did.
said that they did. They said that they did, though.
Yeah, they
But
did.
They said that they didn't.
Ah,
I
no,
remember
they-
them like.
Well, did they or not? They did do it. That's
No,
for
they
sure.
bragged about it.
They were saying they were bragging about it and everything at the time, but now they're saying it never happened.
I think they think that if
That's what happens when you
Time
lie
goes-
so much. You forget about the lies you've made, and you forget.
yeah, but I
what
think
you
as
lied
time
about.
goes on, they think that people will forget certain aspects of the way that they hurt others.
I do that. I like forget about some of the shit that people do for sure.
Yeah, don't do that.
I know. Like, here's something that'll happen. Like, you'll be mad at somebody, and they're thinking that you're mad at them for something that you forgot about. And so they're like, yeah, they're just mad at me because of this reason. And it's like, oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Thanks for reminding me.
So Penguin, she brings up this thing about editing things, right? Editing shit. So today on Cindy's, Steph showed these quote unquote DMs from Huck. Did you see these, Shelly?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
and they were
between her
super
and Izzy.
pixelated.
Yeah. So the DMs here, I'll just read you what they say.
Wait. STL, you talking about between her and Izzy?
No, they were just empty DM. Well, single DMs. So she would like copy, and she would cut out a single DM.
Who's she?
Steph. She would just. So you have a list of direct messages on your Discord, and you take a screenshot of that, and so you just cut out the one DM that you want to show, and say you have somebody send you a DM on another account. So it says whatever you want it to say. So you cut out just the text from that DM and you put it over that one.
Oh
So it says Huck sent it. And you see how her name's not all pixelated, but you see the text below it, that's all pixelated.
Let's see it.
I don't have it.
All right. Hold on.
But that's what it was.
SPL has it because it's
Okay.
new. Hey, Netclo.
Where's it at? Here.
Obviously fake. Tonic admitted it because he lies. How can y'all believe anything?
So let me tell you how this went down.
Oh my gosh.
I got eagle eyes.
All right, so this is during fucking Cindy's live stream. So Steph presented this. They actually made a video with all these DMs in it, and they played the video. And they, so this is one of the DMs that's supposedly from Huck that they presented.
Wait, show it. Show it.
Oh, here, let me send it to you.
I can't. I don't know how to do that.
What do you mean you can't? Well,
Can you share your screen?
Let's try it. I'm just glad. I got 9% left.
All right, where are you at, Shelly?
In there.
All right, there's one. Here's two.
Steph is just a bad liar. And then she said she had 3,000 people watch her fucking show.
I know,
last
I
night.
heard you say that.
That's fucking hilarious. That's when you know them dumb bitches are fucking buying views. When you have 3,000 people allegedly watch fucking Steph, who never goes live, who is nobody, who has nothing to talk about. Like, no fucking way.
I don't know how to do this. I'll just read it then.
And
So
the chat
Huck.
hardly moved.
So Huck says, allegedly, holy shit, girl. That freaky little fox's dick made Mr. Box Truck look like a fucking midget who's been smoking that crack 5 nights straight. That boy's fucking packing, let me tell you. Yeah, that's a lie. Survey says.
Right.
Huck says, I need your honest opinion, my guy. You think he'll be okay with the crack smoking? Okay, that's a lie. And Huck, I was kind of embarrassed though because he smelled so fresh and clean, and here I am, I haven't showered. Yeah, that's a lie. Okay. Oh, there's one more. Hell, if he got on one knee and pops the question, I'd say yes, faster than Rebels. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, nobody would believe that.
Well, that's not how they were presented.
Really?
They weren't presented. It was like, hey, this is a joke, ha ha ha, funny. Right? It was she just shows them, and she's like, "Look, there's from Huck." Holy shit!
She's presenting it as if it's truth. Gotcha.
Yeah, or she doesn't. She doesn't say either way. Really, she's just like, "Here, look at these DMs."
Yeah, you can judge for yourself, basically.
You can tell like this is like bullshit, and they're kind of laughing. And Paige came on the panel and says, "Tonic," and this is the same panel after they present it. It's like, why are you doing this? This is ridiculous. He's like, yeah, I know. They're obviously fake, right? And if Paige didn't say anything, Tonic wouldn't have came out and said that. And let me tell you, like, how like ridiculous and dumb for them to do something like this with the current whatever's going on between them and
the sensitivity.
Yeah, like why are you going to make up fake DMs saying this type of shit
when there's rape accusations?
Exactly.
And another thing, so Huck was telling them,
Steph, who did Tonic a disservice by doing this, because now it opens the door. It's like, oh, so you know how to fake DMs, obviously. What other things are fake? Are there other DMs that you faked and you presented as evidence, like you just did to everybody?
Or
I mean, she opened the door for this by doing this. It's stupid. I mean, that's where my mind goes. Okay, yeah, it's a joke, ha ha. But I mean, come on now. Like, can you not like present it
like the crack pipe, the fucking crack pipe? Like, how come the crack pipe wasn't mentioned until after all this other shit and Tonic was on a panel that the crack pipe was mentioned? There's no fucking crack pipe. That's a big fucking lie.
So now Tonic has to go on and be like, hey guys, it's obviously a joke, dummies. You guys are so stupid.
I trolled you.
Yeah. But I mean, why even do it in the first place? Like for something like with this type of,
Gotcha. I gotcha.
sensitivity or back right. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was definitely not a gotcha. And if anybody would have read it carefully, they would notice that it definitely doesn't, it doesn't apply to how she would talk.
So how
yeah,
about
it's
this?
obviously a joke, but I mean, think about it. Like, I mean,
STL, check this out. Say you're at a woman's home and she is texting your friends and telling your friends that you are groping her. You know, what are you going to do? Are you going to stay with that woman the entire time while she's texting your friends saying that that you're groping her and whatnot?
yeah, I mean, we can do this like hypothetical thing, but I mean, at this point, I don't really want to talk about it anymore because it's just gonna, it's just gonna cause more bullshit. And at this point, I think that both of them should shut up about it publicly, both sides. And then if Huck wants to file legal action, then she has that right to do that. But I don't think it should be talked about publicly and just like, what are we really doing? It's making a spectacle of this whole thing, like sexual assault in general at this point. Like, it's not a joke.
Nope.
It's serious. I mean, this is a serious allegation. It's not to be used like thrown around as a weapon, or you know what I mean? I mean, come on.
And something that like is really dinging at me is people that are doing these panels and they're holding these like sure opinions and like beliefs on Tonic, like he's truly innocent or he's truly this, truly that, and they haven't even like let police have a chance to investigate. Like they're just kind of jumping the gun. Like,
well, yeah, but you're really doing ridiculous. It too, though. You're doing it too, to be fair.
Oh yeah, I definitely am.
Yeah, and you shouldn't.
Yeah, let's just see how this plays out. I really don't. We don't have really a place to talk about it anymore.
I mean,
unless they bring it up, but I don't think it's appropriate.
They shouldn't talk about it. They shouldn't be like, oh yeah, we don't like Huck because of this, so we're gonna, the whole thing is just a big fucking mess at this point, and it's just getting uglier, and then it's yeah, we need to turn it back.
Well, let's end this. Okay, I was gonna.
All right.
Can you highlight Happy Hippie's comment?
Yeah, I saw it. Yep, it's alleged and
a sure possibility. Yep.
Yeah, right. It's a possibility, but like I said, it needs to be handled the right way.
Exactly.
If
and it sounds kind of. Hold on, Shelly. And it sounds very crazy to somebody who's making these allegations to demand that they go and file a police report. It's up to the person. Because We the People Tyrant Wars, he put up this thing that said 65% of rapes go unreported.
Yeah, I think she had time after she left to really think about it and to piece things together, because it
especially
wasn't
with the way she was treated afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, sounds good, Shelly, if you want to wrap it up.
Good night, Yoda. Night, STL.
Good night.
Okay.
Toodaloo.
Peace out.
What's up, Rev? How are you doing? Just getting in here. It's just about to end this, but thanks for showing up. I appreciate that. And thanks to everybody else who's been here. It's been a fun show tonight. And hey, you guys are awesome. Let's just keep moving in that forward direction and keep our spirits high. I think that's really important for us at this point. And I think it's really important for us to stay positive and to build each other up. And I'll have that list out pretty soon. Hopefully people will adhere to it, because it's going to get us back on the right track. I truly believe that, especially since it's my list and I'm making it. So I hope you like it, and I will present it to the community, it's gonna. I can say this: it's pretty much going to be a big deal. So, can't wait. Hope you're all, around and stick around and find out. And good night, Polly. Dream of Polly Crispy in your dreams. In your dreams. I'm just kidding. Good night, Ruru. Night, Hippie. Magic. Paige. STL. Out here. Yeah. All right. Take care. Bye-bye, everyone.